never watch it, but
I'll take your word for it.
wrong.
How do you know what I would watch? I'm enlightened. I'm cultured.
Okay, here we go. Follow. Football, Avery.
Okay.
Every man should be penetrated at least once in their life. And I agree. Why are you looking at me lovingly as you say that?
Pause.
I kind of agree with that, though.
I don't.
Kind of. Not by me, but I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying.
I don't agree. In general, I don't care who's doing the penetrating. Fuck out there. Like,
I don't like chowing down. Get the cupcake off the table. No, I said cupcakes.
Oh, this is done. I ain't on my side. My woman. Cupcakes.
Did I ever used to watch the game?
Yeah.
The game?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that episode where the guy, Clay, he was gay and he was trying to do relief?
I was there on the ball. You was giving off.
Oh, this like, sure you guys. He put on bed. He said, let me put you to bed. I say, yes, do that.
I'm just never find that Clay not ass.
Look,
I love that show.
Yo, they need to bring
It's
that back.
on Netflix right now.
Mm-hmm.
Child, like Clay did that to him. He was like, let me take you to bed. I said, please do.
I'm trying to put you to bed, Malik.
What you trying to
Oh,
say?
and Clay be your type of nigga, too. Mm-hmm. He would be your type of nigga.
And then they come to find out he was a soccer player first. He couldn't play because he was too big. I'm like, yeah, that's just like Ron.
I said, I was getting similarities.
Mm-hmm.
Are you recording?
Bro,
It's rolling. Sorry, y'all.
start this shit.
If y'all see me eating.
Yeah, you
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
and you said, almost like you was sucking dick. I think it was over there.
That's not how I sound when I'm stuck.
Sir, save it for the show.
I am.
You don't hear the bone, you hear the.
Because the dog goes breathe out.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Salt, pepper, chicken like a sauce. Excuse me.
You dropping your phone and everything like.
Already. Oh my God, I'm a mess.
That was an accident. I'm testing that. I didn't mean
That was an accident. That's the one you make an accident with. You know what?
My hand was really over that button. I'm going wide.
Please excuse my hands. Remember that song?
It's like one of my big flash songs.
Baby, please excuse my hands. That's Denny's favorite song.
Just kick the dead body down.
There's so many songs I would love to.
All right, look, I have a straight up question. Is it hard to listen to any bad boy songs? Everything happened.
It's always been questionable, but
Like last
you
night,
can record it because I want to talk about that.
thinking of the answer.
Hold that thought and then say it while we real quick.
Is it like hard to listen to any bad boy songs ever since the stuff?
And I've been saying this for a long time. And I have a girl part 1. He's like, you was more than my girl. We was like brothers all night. We would play fight under colors. What?
I still remember when the song when he had with Keisha called Last Night.
Last night.
Yes, sir. You're like, what?
And now I think about that clip that just resurfaced of him asking Justin Bieber, how come you don't hang out with me anymore? I don't see you. And he's like, well, I have your number. Put my number in your phone right now.
Why do you sound like a jealous girlfriend?
Well,
You really do.
mad about, but yeah, you was more than my girl. We was like brothers.
Oh, that.
You could have said you was more than my girl. We was like best friends. You went straight to the brother.
Questionable.
Very questionable. Anyway, this sounds like a perfect opportunity for me to say, and welcome back. Once again, that is the incredible, the greatest podcast out there, the 2418 show. It's your guy Mo Love.
This is Avery.
And this is Jasmine.
And how is everyone this evening?
Oh, I'm feeling adorable.
Good. I'm a little.
Adorable?
I am adorable.
Wait, you
You feel adorable?
Yes, I am adorable because I got my locks done. That's how I'm feeling today.
Well, can you swing it one time?
Swing it. But I got the piece on the end. Yes.
I'm ready, y'all. Already.
Well, you know why.
Wow.
So you know why I had to get ready, because I make sure this Saturday is my best friend. Congrats to Brandy and Franklin. I'm gonna see you at the wedding on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. It's the same people. Okay, so you got a lot of good friends.
Why?
I know.
Because we went over this before. We are his only friends.
Damn.
You already have only fans, only friends.
I don't want to get hurt, so I agree with you.
Look, this is for me and Franklin. Me and Franklin have been friends going on 20 years now.
And now Frank's on the turtle, I know.
We've been going on. We know each other since 2005. When we went to Washington.
I thought you were going to say, well, we got a divorce. Like, what?
No. We went to Washington together. That was the first time we met and we became friends. And ever since then, we've been tight. So June, it's going on 20 years.
Tighter than Diddy's arms around another man.
Damn.
I'm sorry, that was too soon.
Too soon.
This is a joke.
Too soon. But I can't wait to see you.
Tighter than R. Kelly's hands wrapped around binoculars at a middle school.
Oh, that's just fucked up. There's so many levels.
What the fuck did you do when you was away? Like, what is that?
I'm always like this.
Like, you already in rare form.
What? This is great.
You ain't even been drinking. What the fuck?
No, this is just me.
But yeah,
You should know. Y'all should know this by now.
we do.
I'm a quick-witted person, but I couldn't resist because when you said we're tight, I was thinking about all the pause. I was thinking about all things that were tight, but not things just like people. It doesn't matter. But you have known each other for over 2 decades.
Any straight man's butthole around you.
What do you think he's straight?
Oh, shit.
If anything with this whole thing, anyway, let's get back into you. Like it was Franklin. But you basically have known each other for almost 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty cool because I don't know if I have friends that I've known that long. I mean, I do, but we haven't gotten to them years. That I have one best friend from high school, and some other ones who I'm still cool with.
Like it's like we can sit here and like how we are. Like I could call him right now, and it's like we may not talk all the time.
Right.
But if we do call each other, we will still talk like we just talked yesterday.
Friendship is not about. Like for me, I never needed like the not clinginess, but like I don't have to speak to you every single day. But when we do speak, we like we never fell off.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy each other's company. We add something and bring something to my life.
I don't know. That one time his phone wasn't receiving our texts.
Oh, that was sad. Well, at first I was concerned, and then when I said that music, video, I was like, damn, I hope he's not offended by the music video I said. And then I was just like, all right, maybe I don't know if he's going through something, but he's totally ignored. Like, I went through different stages of grief.
Damn.
I was like, okay.
By the time she got here, it was anger. Like, nah, where the fuck you been all day?
Now, I was concerned, like, are you okay? He's like, my fault. I was like, thank you, Jesus. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No, you on the camera?
Did y'all learn that Shaggy's accent is fake?
I was today when I learned that.
Yeah.
There's a video floating around, and I'm not gonna say his accent, but he definitely puts on that extra. He actually doesn't talk like that.
Oh, he was on a mask. He was on a mask singers one day, and I found out. I was like, his voice sounds familiar because he could change it, and you never knew.
Right.
And when I found out, I said, oh shit, he really.
He said he got from a drill sergeant. I guess the drill sergeants in Jamaica sound like that, but he just puts that little extra flair to it. So y'all can stop giving Drake flack now.
First, bad boys break up now.
Every damn week up. But yeah, how are you doing?
I'm cool. Just finally, well, not finally. I was sick over the weekend. So
Okay. I mean, not okay, but.
Why did you wish that?
Okay. No, I'm like encouraging. Okay.
No, my anniversary kind of ruined because I was sick over the
Do
weekend.
you, AKA, I know what that means.
Damn, you was just knocked out. Yeah, nightclub, that shit put him to sleep.
Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Today let's get into it first, since that's what we just talked about. What would be, since you've been married for what, 10 years?
10 years as of last Friday.
Wow, 10 years. So what would you say has been your experience with marriage, and what is some advice that keeps marriage going?
I have learned in my 10 years at this that she is never wrong. Even
Oh, don't give me the bullshit. No, seriously. No, I love that bullshit, man. Don't give me the bullshit. I hate when people say that.
Even when she's wrong, she was right anyway, because I should have listened from day one. So technically she was right, even though she was wrong.
Oh my God.
And pretty much, she gets to do whatever she wants.
That is such a nigga answer. Can you give us a real answer?
The real answer would be, the main thing is communication. Like,
Thank you. I say that from day one. The biggest, as I felt
Well,
like
that's not the biggest thing. But communication is one of the biggest things. That's number 2. The biggest thing should be.
See, my thing is, my biggest
always
is
got to be about the dick with you.
exactly.
Not everything, not always. But anyway.
Mine is communication, finance, and then that. Because because my thing is communication.
Why is you looking like that?
I feel like that's a separate category. Like, I feel like that should be a given, like the cherry on top. Everything else, excuse me. Everything else.
Stop correcting that.
I love that too. It's so weird. It's ASMR, but
You be watching when they be cleaning the ears and shit like that.
cleaning ears, they do that too?
Yes,
No.
they get rid of black kids and shit like that.
Oh yes, I love that. That is so
What is going
cool.
on? Why is y'all doing this on God?
You know why people get Brazilian waxes too?
Why would I do that?
Because it's Gucci on the internet, on YouTube.
Oh, I watch people get their.
And guys, if y'all forget their balls waxed, anyway, that's not what marriage. I don't know how to got that, but anyway. But I feel like that should be the icing on the cake. Like, of course, you want to be attracted to them, you want to do this and this. But to me, the most important thing on top of communication is I want to have fun. Like, I want to be able to have fun with you.
Yeah,
If I can't have, but not a lot of people are fun.
I would say treat every day like it's the first day.
Hey girl, what's your name? Every day? I'm joking.
I mean, don't
I know
look
what you
at
mean.
every day is the same day. Try to spice it up here.
Right.
I go out of my way to try to make my wife laugh, because I love her smile. So
Oh,
you never know what you're gonna walk in on me saying and shit.
Oh, I thought he was like, you ain't walk in with some shit.
That's some damn freaks.
Hey, I'm proud of it.
You are too, Mr. Titty man.
Shit, I'm a
You don't last that long. This ain't good some rendezvous. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, I know what I'm doing in that area.
Man, she do too. Okay.
I didn't say you didn't.
All right.
I'm a fucking Scorpio. So you know I'm a freak all day, every day.
Freak in the morning, freak in the evening.
Just like that. I need a rough that nigga that can satisfy me.
Yeah. Gotta get a rough day. I need it in the morning, so
That's my favorite MC.
I gotta get a rough day.
Shout out to MC Light. I love that song. That's my favorite MC Light song.
Here I go again. My weakness, man.
Hey,
Shoot.
let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you, baby.
Let's talk about oh, we are freaks.
But so what advice would you give to people if they're trying to get married? What do you think what made you know that you wanted to get married to her specifically?
Pretty much when I couldn't imagine my life without her.
Oh my God. Avery, take over. I can't.
I need attention. No, that's the realest answer I could give you. Like, it just got to a point one day where like,
That's so sweet.
I'm thinking of song. We can't be friends.
Wait, why do you think about
I don't know, because I'm still in love. Like, that's the only thing I can think of.
No, guess I live.
That's not even part
My first love.
Y'all. I think y'all gonna sing happy songs.
You know what the song is, the night of the anniversary?
I can be.
When I'm making love tonight. try to get it up. Pass me the night to
Like, I was thinking about it, but I can read your mind, baby.
I can read your
I
mind.
know how you think.
I know, yeah.
I know you wanna rub. I know you wanna touch.
In my DVD, but I'm going to sleep.
Riding slowly.
And the whole time I'm laying over there asleep, I'm over here. Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
Wake up being sick with a heartbeat. Just smack it, go on, come on, man.
No, real shit, that'd be the worst though. You can't do nothing but it's rock hard for no fucking reason. Like, bro, you gotta cooperate.
You tell with your wife. I think she can tell I'm hard. Right?
Baby, when we're crying.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no, I know she can tell.
I'm on his side. Oh my God.
That song is diabolical. When I was a kid, I had no idea.
No, at the beginning of the song, why is he coaching the girl at the same time? Like, don't stop now.
You didn't hear it? I didn't hear anything, nigga.
All I did was say hi. That's all it takes.
But basically, you saying communication and what keeps you going. Like, come on, give us something.
Like, there's no real, like, big secret to staying in a happy marriage. It's just communication, treating every day like it's the first day, making sure you respect each other. And, oh, one thing I want to put out there, you are going to go to bed angry. Don't fall into that bullshit of...
I don't. I never subscribe to that.
Look, sometimes you just going to argue and you going to say some shit that you just want to stay mad at it. Like,
Right.
talking about something, oh, we can't go to bed at 2. We work this out. Well, I guess we gonna be tired of shit in the morning because
There's been times I got to bed angry. I'm like, fuck this.
Honestly,
And you say that, and the next thing you like, I love you. And then we make love that next night, that 3, 4 in the morning. Like, oh my shit.
here you go.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, I'm nasty.
Look, I'm waiting for round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tonight. So what? I don't give a shit. What the fuck?
But no, sometimes it's better to go to bed angry because when you wake up, you're not as mad as you were the night before. You've had a chance to sleep on it and calm down some. Now you can approach the argument from a rational point of view.
That's because it's important not to fight your feelings. Feel how you feel in the moment because feelings are just that. They come and they go.
Yeah.
Some of them, not all of them, but some of those feelings, like especially like with anger, you have to allow yourself to feel angry or feel what you feel. Like there was one time when my boyfriend a few years ago, we had just gotten like food from somewhere and he accidentally dropped some of my food, and I told him like, listen, nigga, I love you, but I'm mad at you right now, and I'm gonna be mad because I really wanted that. He was like, I understand. And he did it before again with one of my cherry limeade slushy from Sonic. And I'm like, how do you keep dropping shit, Butterfingers?
Hold up, wait a minute. I'm thinking she get ready to say some shit like he called her a bitch or something. I was really waiting on that. He stole it from her. You got mad at this nigga because he dropped your food.
I'll be mad as fuck.
Hello! There's no reason to stay mad at somebody.
What?
Hey.
Listen, I articulated to him.
If I was some Jamaican food and you dropped that shit, I'm mad.
Dropped some of my food, not all of my food, some of it. And I said to him, listen, I know you didn't mean to do it. And I know it's irrational, but I'm still mad at you. I'm going to sit down here and eat with you, but I'm going to be quiet. And I want you to know why I'm quiet.
I'm going to be mad at you because I can't take the shit to work for tomorrow.
And I'm like, come on, man. You done having my food out. They were like, how? How? Thank you.
You got mad at him because he dropped your food.
Yes. I mean, of course, there's been other things I've been mad at before, but
You wouldn't break up with him because of that, would you?
No.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
No, not that. No, he would just give me some more food. But the thing that matters, we went to Panda Express. We drove. It wasn't close. I wasn't about to go back out and get anything else. So I was just like, damn. Like,
okay, Jesus.
Or you know what else? When you leave food, and he be like my boyfriend likes to act like he don't like sweet. Well, he loves sweets. That's a problem. So if I have it there, he'll be like, I ain't gonna eat that. Why you keep bringing that stuff?
He likes sweets because he's with you.
I am sweet. What you trying to say, nigga? I'm a cupcake? You called yourself a cream pie. Whoa.
You did.
I said oatmeal cream pie. You forgot the oatmeal part. Anyway, like, he'll eat food that I anticipate that I'm going to eat, and then I'll be mad at that, too. But I get over it.
But how long does it take you to get over it?
Maybe an hour, or maybe longer than that. If I really had my mouth fixed for that food, and it's not there, I'm gonna be mad.
Why did you have to say pause?
Like if your mouth watering for something, you know sometimes people like,
Yeah, but you said food at the end of it. If you just say sometimes you have your mouth set for something, yes, say pause.
Yes, that's what
But
I
you
meant.
said food immediately after.
Oh,
I knew
well,
you wasn't thinking about something else.
You still gotta pause everything, but yeah. But in a nutshell, pause. That's your advice.
Yeah. Like it's all these people talking about something. This is a real big secret. They're staying happily married. Hey.
Can you please debunk the myth about that 50-50 argument people have, and it's really stupid.
What's the? I don't. Like I said, I don't.
There's an argument online. There are women who are like, "Oh, I'm not going 50-50 with no nigga if he don't pay all the bills and everything, and he's just a roommate and he's not getting this and that from me." And then there are some women who are like, "Hey, this works for me and my man. I work, he works. We split all the responsibilities 50-50 because it's fair. We're still human at the end of the day."
Stop listening to all this internet shit. Whatever works for you in your relationship, just do that. You can't go by what someone on the internet is saying because that's their experience.
Right.
Their experience ain't your experience. If you're comfortable doing 50-50 and that works for your relationship, fine. If you're comfortable with the man paying for everything and the woman staying home, whatever the case may be, hey, live your life. But don't think one way just has to be the be-all, end-all of everything.
I think that's the advice I would give to people. Get off the internet when it comes to relationship advice, because half the time it's not real. You're listening to people who are with people who are making 6-7 figures a year or more. That's not realistic. Most people don't even make $50,000 a year. So
don't bring that bitch on who says you don't make nothing if you don't make over 50,000.
But you're not the angry one.
I'm not, but
There's like a line before you got
I'm not, but like
he disguises it very well.
He's the calm one.
He's the calm one. He be going off with the message. Thank you. You dick sucking bitch, stop lip, smell pussy ass. Oh, I was like, oh my god.
Wait a minute, you taking that more personal than me, and I'm the straight one.
Oh, it's
Can you imagine if Avery was straight? He'd be telling these bitches, "Oh, fuck you, bitch. That pussy stink. The mouth pussy stink. Where the hell?" He'd be going off on these bitches. Damn. He'd be going on. He'd be at the table like, she's like, "You paying for it? Bitch, you pay for it." I'm never doing it.
Every time we go out, one of these meals.
But I don't subscribe to. How do you guys feel about gender roles when it comes to the man should do this, the woman should do that, the men, you know?
See, you can go up right now. You just set it up.
No, I'm not. It depends on certain things. So, like, I learned of.
Here she go. I told you she was going to do that.
Well, my hands was dry, so it's fine.
I can tell you reapplied.
He did literally before you got here.
I know it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like you, man. I got a crocodile skin.
Hey, I'm surprised I don't have no callus.
Go ahead. I built in time for this. Go ahead. Get your shit off about this.
No. I'm ready to hear what you say.
No, I'm surprised I don't have callus. All that shit work I do. But no, my thing is it depends on certain situations. So like a car, I know some females don't know how to work a car, like they fix a car, something like that. It's just me.
She's offended.
But no, I'm not saying not all. I just say some. Let me clarify. Some. I'm not saying all. Some. And you talking about me being aggressive.
I didn't say that. I'm just giving you looks, dirty looks. I'm not saying anything.
Your ass would be dead right now.
I know, right? I feel like.
Yeah, she's still side-eyeing you.
Yeah, you really are. Because like it's how I grew up, or sometimes I see things, because like on one show you see like men fix a lot of things, but my mom knows how to fix certain things because she used to watch This Whole House. So she would watch This Whole House and she knows how to fix it. So in the house she fixed everything and my dad just sat back and let her. But the only thing she won't touch is the gas line. She's like, oh, if we need to get this gas fixed,
Let that nigga blow up first.
Damn.
Joe.
Shit, I hope my dad don't hear this.
That's woman logic. I'll do everything, but if I'm gonna die, you do it, nigga. Because you need to die first.
That's fucked up.
It's a joke. Oh
Hey,
my
Joe,
God.
some of y'all
It's
favorite
a,
words.
I don't feel like this funny.
But I feel like both sides need to learn certain things just in case. Like,
Right.
if you do, like, let's say you drive in, you have a tire, like the tire blew, you learn how to switch a
Changing the tire is easy.
It's
Yeah.
very easy. But
I mean, it's easy for you to say you drove a forklift.
That was before I was leaking and driving. I was like 7, 8. I was like 5, 6, 7 years
You
old.
had a very interesting child.
But that's
What you
because
doing?
I worked with cars for the last 3 or 4 years. I worked in a
That's
shop. So,
That is true.
but after I worked for one corporate company, I went to the other corporate company and I was an advisor, a shop helper, and I learned a lot about cars. So once I had, the guys in the shop showing me certain things, like I've seen a lot of stuff that I'm like confident I know I could do. Other stuff, no.
right,
So-
if you just go, if you're not too
You
sure how
gotta change the oil and all that.
I could do it if I learned. Like I'm sure I could do that, but the brakes I would have
I
a
learned
hard time.
I watched YouTube learn how to change brakes, and I did it myself.
Okay.
So, like,
Like a muscle.
I mean, I would go there. I
You
helped.
change your brakes?
Yeah, I changed help Brown change brakes before. I changed to help Brown change tires before. On that car that I could drive in there, I changed the tire before. So
Yeah.
Gay, black, gay, fine.
He'll shoot you, then change the tire on the car.
God damn.
He'll change the tire first, then shoot you.
damn, I can't.
And then we'll miss it in Mexico. We would find him.
Damn, that's really kind of fucked up. That's really kind of fucked up.
But yeah, I agree. I'm not a traditional person by any means. Like, I'm not a person who believes in things being one set way. People have to do whatever works for them. And for me, I like to work. I like to go out and make my own money. I don't mind splitting things 50-50 because you're a person, I'm a person. We want to have fun. And what fun would that be? First of all, average people don't make enough money to support one household. And y'all are just living unrealistically. These bills are going up, insurance is going up, house mortgages and rent, everything. Eggs is $9 somewhere, or $10. It's
They
ridiculous.
already talking about, what was it? Houses now. See, you could usually, back when I was a kid, the house normally runs for like $300,000. Now this shit, now they put in, I call them Lego houses because they can put that shit together so fast
And it's cheap.
and no, they don't sell it for like $600.
No, the material is cheap.
Yeah, the material is so fucking cheap that
Not saying like it's gonna fall apart, but it's the most basic of basic shit.
it's
Like, usually you would pay that much for a house that had upgraded features. They don't have no upgraded features. It's all cookie cutter, the same type of house, and it's just maybe a different layout, like different bedrooms or bathrooms, but it's expensive.
and most houses now they doing that open floor.
Open floor plan, open concept. Listen, I love house hunters, so I know all about that. Craft molding. What kind of house do you like? Craftsman, Victorian, a bungalow, a federal home?
You just really got a roof on it.
See, my house is like my mom's house is
Shed. Don't live in a damn shed. They got a roof on it.
like my mom's house is made from bricks.
Wait, is this mine? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because my
Mine
mom,
has beard in it.
yeah, and my mom's house is made from bricks.
You gotta
So,
be buried one day.
but I don't know.
A nice IPA. Well, you don't like IPAs, do you?
Thanks.
Okay.
But you said you like a Stella, so I get you that.
Yeah, Cellar 12.
Man, that's
I like Modelo too. Corona. I'm Miller High Life.
Corona making me piss a lot.
I'm glad you didn't say the woman's beard.
What woman's beer?
Coors Light.
Daddy used to drink Coors Light.
Oh, no. I'm not saying men don't. I'm not saying men don't drink that, but the majority of people I've seen drink it are women.
This is a light beer. My dad drinks Corona beer. It's a light beer too. But get another light.
My mom was
that old E next time.
My mom
Oh, okay.
I spent 40.
was Corona, and then on her good day she Grey Goose.
Who?
See?
Our fancy drink is that I learned from the show Insecure. You put a little vodka in the prosecco. But yeah, I'm not a believer in gender roles too much. But congratulations to
I feel like
Mo and Melissa for making it for
Yes.
10 years. Give them a round of applause.
yes. Like I always believe that the cooking. I don't feel like the woman always had to learn how to cook.
Hell no. What? No, you cook.
That's how I was in the kitchen.
And I know how to cook. Trust me, I know how to throw down. But it's just I feel like things should be. I'm a fair person. I feel like things should be split vegan. Now, when I drop some babies, I want to stay home. So you're gonna have to turn it up a little bit. And then I'm not opposed to things changing. Like since I'll be home, I take care of home stuff. That's how I feel.
You said that. I started thinking about Dave Hollister.
What?
When you take care of home, you ain't got to worry about your care.
Because y'all cheating. But
When she starts bringing up folders, and the fights keep getting worse, under young birds in her purse, better put that woman first. And you know she wearing her ring, and she starts playing little games. Come here, make a word. You better put that woman first.
I forgot to be in love. I didn't forget that.
He was taking her for granted.
He
had a concert I just saw. But,
Yeah, he got some kind of new hairdo, and I'm like, what?
He's been had that for a minute. He still got the Sherman Power.
Yeah, looking like Red from Five Heartbeats.
Anyway.
My office hours are from 9.
I love that movie. It's been a hole in the house tonight. Let me know. Let me know. I was burned up.
I was mad when he did the whole thing when he revealed it.
You want my spot flash? When you ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't better. How do you guys feel about TikTok possibly being banned?
ooh.
It affects me no way, no how.
I don't have a TikTok. I never owned a
I
TikTok.
never owned TikTok, but I know there's a lot of people that owned it. That's how they make their living.
Right.
So
I was actually gonna start one for this show, and then they was like, yeah, we can right there. And I'm like, yeah, never mind.
But we're not doing it as well. If it's going to be our career, that'll be something different. But it's like you have people who really relies on their content, so it's kind of bad. Like,
I mean,
And,
music
no,
artists
no.
are gonna be screwed over by it because that's how they going viral.
right? But you got some. But the only reason they go on ban because they asking what's it, Dream Group, some company that they must give them that
Dream Group?
No, I don't know the name of the company.
When your dream group, they'll never leave you.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know the name of the company that's doing the whole TikTok.
Shut up.
But our government is basically asking them to like, you gotta give your data to us or we will ban it in the US. Like,
What I'm confused about though is why specifically TikTok? They say that it is from China, is this and that, but why do they feel like this platform specifically, not YouTube, not Instagram, Facebook be wildin', not Facebook, not X or Twitter, whatever you call it now. Why specifically TikTok? Because people's information is private to begin with. Like,
Ain't nothing private.
What?
Brother is always watching.
right, exactly. Hello.
Oh, beta, it's called.
Listen, look at it. Hey Siri. Exactly.
They record you all the time.
Exactly.
So it's kind of beta dance. Is it
They're
like
going to end up snitching on you.
beta? It wasn't.
Stop it.
I don't
Go away.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Wow. What's she do to you?
I'm not even sure if I'm reading this right. It said beta dance? Something dance?
Bite dance.
Yeah. It's like a group that's the
Wait,
name
what?
of it's called Bite
Bite
Dance.
dance.
I thought you said something else.
No. But that's the name of the
What y'all
group.
talking about me?
No, it sounded like I was saying dyke dance.
I thought you thought.
No.
Never mind. I thought you said.
I might be saying it wrong, but it's
You did.
I might say in the group wrong. It's Bite Dance.
Oh God!
It's a Chinese company, and they basically tell them like you gotta give the data to us, or we will ban it in the U.S. And they're like, no, we're not going to give you our data.
It's a really weird thing to say that to people, but what I don't get is y'all literally get so much like
Data.
consumerism from China,
Mm-hmm.
as in like the product that the clothes that you got on, the bags, the this, the that, some cars.
Most of the cars is from China.
Right. That's why I'm saying. Where are they drawing the line as far like what are they anticipating happening that China just want to take over?
No, because it's they feel as though their data are secretly being used for like other purposes. So that's why they try to be. In my opinion, that's what from what I'm reading, what I'm seeing, they just more of like data, like breach concern of they using data for something else or trying to use it against us. So that's why they like you going to give us our data or we going to ban it here, and they're like no. But you got some people who use TikTok for their career, and that's how they make their living, how they pay bills, and it's like it's kind of our First Amendment rights, like it's free speech through here, and now you're trying to take away from us. Even though the House passed the bill of banning TikTok, it still has to go to the Senate.
Let me ask this question for clarification. Does TikTok not have the certain guidelines that other social media platforms have? Is that what makes it so different? Because I've seen people on TikTok say very outlandish things, and I'm not saying regular folk, I'm saying there's certain niche groups on there, like super racist stuff, super sexist stuff, super people from the right, or just saying crazy stuff.
That's all.
No, but some of them have guidelines. Like if you post, like I remember when it was the panorama, because apparently when you say the real word, it shadow bans you. When we were suffering from the C word, there were like people's videos and things were getting taken down, or would have that disclaimer on it about information and stuff like that.
Right,
so that's why I'm saying.
It was like, oh, we fact checked your source, and your source is not real and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, like fact checking, like if this person is basically not giving out accurate information, so make sure you do your own research and listen to this, at your own will. So I'm trying to figure out why specifically TikTok and not any other forms of social media.
And I think it's more TikTok because I think it's from China.
It's not owned from Americans.
No.
Okay.
It's from China. It's a China group. It's Chinese group. It's a Chinese company.
Y'all judged me when I said I was getting OnlyFans. Now who's the smart one?
Do myself put foot pics on there or something?
Whatever brings in the money.
I'm not even going to deal with you on that.
You want to put them albino feet on there? People like, day 67 with no sunlight on these feet. It's been 47 years and my feet still look the same. Still light as ever. If I get 50K, I'll show you my ass.
Wow.
You know what?
And my ass is lighter than my feet. I'm joking. So
But no, I think it's just a lot that's going on. So it's still like, damn. Even though the House passed it, I know everybody's paying attention to the Senate now because now it's moved to the Senate and they got to make a vote. So if it passes, they pass it. If it not, so I know a lot of people who rely on TikTok to make a living, they're going to be paying attention to it very closely.
First, they started off by getting rid of the music, which that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So now people are just, and the thing is, people use the music so heavily, so it's just awkward.
Yeah, it's very.
I watched a video of somebody just doing that with no music playing in the background.
And it's no music whatsoever.
Like that, you just look stupid doing that. Like, why are you shadow dancing by yourself right now?
You got people saying, the challenge, nobody knows me like you. I'm moving my voice.
Nobody loves me like you. Yeah.
They singing it now,
Yeah.
they can't get the music.
They can't. They're not even allowed to play the music. It's so fucking bad.
Speaking of banning and laws, there is a new gun law that is going to be passed in Louisiana that states that any minor who is 18 years or older will be able to carry a concealed weapon without an actual license and without a permit.
So all that means is shootings is getting ready to go up in Louisiana.
So I got some insight this weekend because I was in Atlanta this past weekend. Shout out to my cousin Lauren. It was her 30th birthday. Clap it up for Lauren. She's in the 30th. I was there for a few days, and Lauren has a friend who is originally from Louisiana, and her friend was telling me that she's happy about this law because the violence in New Orleans is bad, and that these young men, black men, don't have any ways of protecting themselves.
What
do you mean?
All that's going to do is increase the violence.
She said it may, but it also...
Because you're basically telling that 18-year-old, you don't need to go get a permit to do this. You can just go get a gun and have at it.
To be honest with you, I'd rather it be that way than them having it legally and getting a charge too. Because I don't think this law, like now that I think about it, I don't think this law is going to have as much of an effect as we think it is, because people were getting access to guns even if this wasn't the law.
Let's be real. The gun's still going to be illegal.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you're 18, you ain't going to go about it
To the store,
you
right.
go down to the corner somewhere and
Right.
somebody get ready to hook you up.
Right.
But the only difference is now you got to have a paper proving that you can own a firearm.
Right. So my view has changed a bit after just talking to her. There was some other things good things and points that she was saying. I wish I would have wrote them down. But because she lived there and she knew how bad it was, and she's never gone back since then, since she moved, since she was little, since the hurricane, there was a lot of insight that I just didn't know about. So for us, it might sound crazy, but for some people who live there, it's like, okay, this person could be protected by other people who, because let's be real, people who look like us are not the ones who are buying these semi-automatic weapons.
True.
It is the
Clear people.
Yes, it is the Anglo-Americans. So if people feel like this is going to help out to protect them, but at the same time, we all know when they make laws, they don't make laws with like people in mind.
That's true.
So yeah, how else do you guys feel about it?
It's weird because I'm like, man, it's like you're in Louisiana. That's mean I don't have to, like, you don't have to carry. I can just buy a gun. But like, what would happen?
We're still one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
But
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong. But it's like, what would happen if shit goes down? And it's like, okay, I can't arrest you because it's not licensed. You're not registered. So like, how that's going to work?
I don't know if registering versus you not needing a permit is
No,
the
but
same
my
thing.
thing is that,
Because
like,
in Philly, you can buy a gun without a permit too.
but
The gun has to be registered.
Right.
You just don't have to show paper that
Right.
you're authorized to carry.
Right. So, yeah.
because I'm licensed to carry.
I am too.
Hey, look, you waiting for me to...
Don't piss me off. No, I'm joking.
Damn.
I'm joking. No.
I know you probably got a hairdresser.
Nah. But how do you guys feel like this is going to affect the city overall, and how it's going to affect different classes of people?
I feel like it's going to. Do I believe there's going to be more violence in Louisiana? Yes. Do I think that it's going to be? Is it going to change something? No, because now it's like now it's getting to the point like if y'all get an argument, a guy, an 18-year-old can pull a gun and shoot, and it's like, what happens now? Let's just in that scenario, what happens?
Right.
Because like I just had it's just what happened in New York. Two twins who were 19 got stabbed by a man because they refused to give him his number.
He stabbed both of them?
Both of them.
Wow.
One of them died, but one of them survived. They're
Wow.
both twins. They were both 19-year-old twins. He tried to talk to them. They rejected him. He got so mad he brutally stabbed these twins because they said no.
Wow.
So, like, now most of these men are becoming bitches in my book.
No, they're not becoming bitches. They're becoming the real men. Because we all know men are the real bitch. I'm sorry.
Where did it come from?
Go ahead.
But like, how do you explain that? Like there's been
You were on one
yeah,
today.
you on.
I'm not on one. It's just an opinion.
But like it's like how that works because like I see just
And plus, I got something earlier. Later on coming up to back up what I'm saying. But
like I'm trying to figure out how this gonna work. Like men nowadays are not men anymore. Like I see a lot of videos that a woman is rejecting.
every time me to stop breathing.
No, it's like like this. It's been several videos so far that I see a man pull a gun out on a woman because he was refused. She refused to give him his number. We're not Brick Lady who lied about the shit, but because she said no, I'm okay. He got so upset. You pull a gun on a woman. Like,
No. Guys do that, and before that, it was because I've gotten that before. It's the hey, how you doing? Hey, fuck you anyway, bitch.
Bitch, you was trying to talk to me, so
Bitch, you ugly anyway. Really? I wasn't.
Normal Saturday night in
I
Harlem.
mean, that's terrible. But now it's more aggressive. Now it's like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you.
Mhm.
So it's
like it's weird. Like now it's like this generation. I feel like this generation now they have no.
That's literally the start of an Eminem chorus.
what?
Bitch, I'm gonna kill you. You don't want to fuck with me.
But how?
It would have been waiting for some shit.
But how do we get to that point? To like you could carry a gun down, and then it's like more violence going to happen. Plus, for all this generation right now, they have like no respect for nobody. Like that's where I'm.
They're just. I hate to keep blaming the internet. It's the internet. It's the people's brains, especially kids' brains who are really impressionable. See, with us, I don't think it affects us as much because we are older at a certain age. These young impressionable people don't know that the internet is not real. They see people's videos, they see them flaunting online, and they go out and do this real shit, and it has real consequences for them. They don't get it. They can't connect the fact that entertainment is entertainment. That's like, go ahead.
This is where I kind of take out for them. They've grown up knowing nothing but the internet, whereas if you of a certain age, you know life before the internet.
And that's what I'm saying, as in they don't know that it's not real. They don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they believe the things 100% of what they see. And it only makes it difficult. Like, I've seen, you know how many AI generated videos I've seen? And people be like, oh my God, this is really happening. I'm like, y'all know this is fake, right? It's not real.
Like all them people, black folks supposedly support Trump. They had an AI video of that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous the extreme lengths that people go to on the internet, and it's all propaganda. I need you, if you're watching and listening, to look up propaganda and stop being fooled by this. There's fake rage bait, things that they're saying to get you enraged. These dumbass other podcasts that are just saying things for clickbait clickbait and to get views and to get people stirred up and riled up, because at the end of the day, whether you have a negative comment or a positive comment, engagement is engagement. People don't care. The saying, all publicity is good publicity, even bad publicity, they do not care. People do not have any integrity nowadays, and I'm scared for these kids because they cannot. If you don't have an adult in your ear telling you like, yo, get off this shit. But the thing is, adults who are my age and they a little older, they don't want to be parents.
Exactly.
Yo, take this phone, little nigga, and get in the corner. Leave me alone. Go.
That's terrible.
Exactly. That's
It's called kids having kids.
Yes. When my mom used to talk to me, hey, how was your day? My dad, hey, so we're eating dinner together at the table. They don't do that with each other anymore.
And so it's more of they go in the house, they go upstairs.
Here's your iPad, here's your tablet.
Or they go upstairs, play the game, or online, or they watch.
They don't even go outside anymore. No. Do you see kids outside playing?
No.
It's sad.
I remember in the summertime we out the house.
Bro, I'll be out till like midnight.
Like we clean up we wake up, watch.
I had to be in by the time the street lights came on. What you talking about?
My business.
But
on the weekends.
On the weekend. But if it's summer,
Even if it was summer.
Oh yeah, summer we had to come in when the street lights
That
come on.
street light come on, your ass better be in this house. Don't make me have to call you.
And then no, but if the street light came on and we had to go and we asked our parents like, can we stay out a little bit longer? And they were like, all right, cool. Extra hour, extra so, and then after that, then we have to go in the house.
Now I wasn't always staying out till midnight, but there were some nights where I would stay out a little bit later. But I was always with my older sister. We were always together with our neighborhood friends on my block.
Don't get me wrong, we could be outside when the street light came on, but
You gotta be in front of your house.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's how I was. I was on my block. Like I lived on a hill, and all the kids and block and even down the block, we didn't really go. We wasn't going
friends
anywhere.
to come down here and sit on steps with you, they can do that, but your ass ain't gonna be able
Going
to
out,
watch
right. But yeah, we were always close in proximity where we were.
Yeah.
And even when we didn't, we would ride our bikes and do stuff in the daytime. But anyway, kids don't go outside anymore. And they don't play no games. They don't play basketball with the trash cans anymore, or wall ball with tennis balls, or
Wow. Wall. You just took it back.
yeah. They used to call it suicide, but
Mm-hmm.
there's so many things they don't do. No hopscotch, and nobody drawing shit.
Don't play.
No truth or dare, or dare or double dare, and spin the bottle. Ooh. Kiss me, girl.
I knew
I ain't kissing shit. I wasn't kissing nobody. Bye.
That
I was a little bougie when I was
It
younger.
really was, man.
He said, "Wasn't you really expecting?"
That wasn't what I was expecting.
I was a prude until a certain age.
Oh, okay, this has got good. When did that certain age occur?
When I was 17.
And what changed at 17?
Forgive me. I was horny. I mean, you always think about sex stuff like when you're older, but I feel like boys just grossed me out when I was younger. Like, ew. And when I got to a certain age, and I'm like, okay. But I like the boys. It's just that boys are just nasty.
Okay.
I've liked plenty of boys. I think I had little boyfriends, to be honest with you. I just can't tell. There were boys that I did like when I was in school, and that they liked me, but then they would like move away or go to different schools, and we would never see each other again. It was sad.
Started when we were younger, you were mine.
My boo.
That was another brother taking over, but it's feeling you're right.
My boo. Oh, baby.
We used to argue, it's alright.
Give my pencil back.
Never seen each other in a while.
But you will always be.
I don't know about y'all,
But I know about us.
it's the only way we know how to rock.
So, how you guys feel about LSU versus South Carolina? Brawls with the girls. Boom, boom.
That is the wildest women's fight in basketball I've ever seen.
Yeah, it really was.
What's her name? I can't say her name.
She was like 6'1". She was 6'5". She was tall as shit.
I can't pronounce it.
Flage? Please don't. Please don't be mad at me. Flage? Is her name? Is her name Flage Johnson?
Yeah.
She hit. Who did she hit or ran into? She ran and hit somebody by accident, and then she actually pushed someone. And then the big bitch, what's her name?
I don't know, because you was tall.
That's the real big push. She came up, pushed that bitch to the ground.
Yeah, I got
The only thing is, they all have to be at a certain height. Well, I don't know what the requirement is for women's sports.
Like what height? Came on the court. I was like,
Well, I
what
said
got
that.
nothing to do with it?
Elijah, but he gonna defend his sister,
I get that.
and I dig that. I'm sorry.
No, I respect
I
it.
get all that, but they just actually passed a law against people starting the basketball court.
Right. That's why I got arrested.
I mean, like, that wasn't the smartest time to do that.
I think it's just a natural reaction when you see somebody pushing his sister down. You probably want to go pick her up, make sure she's cool.
Yeah, you on the playground, that's one thing. You
You
in the
know,
basketball
now-
arena with security.
Serious question: would Draymond be proud?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, no, Draymond probably shouldn't like,
That's light work, baby.
look at these amateurs. They ain't even choking nobody. Like,
They ain't
what's wrong with
even
them?
putting their nuts in people's faces. I mean, I don't know if they got, but some of them got nuts, but you
I
know,
mean, they can throw a box in somebody's face or something.
supposed to grab them by the pussy or something. But yeah. Grow up style.
No, but we are not getting canceled.
I
I did not advocate for that at all.
don't even Trump did.
That is true.
I'm just saying, so I think, did everybody get fined? Who was involved?
All the players who ran
Ejected?
for it. Yo, that's crazy. They ejected like half the team on both sides.
Yeah.
As they should.
They finished the game. Both sides had like 5 players eligible left to play.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
Did they cancel the game?
The game was pretty much over.
The game was actually done.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What you mean you don't know how I feel
I
about
don't know. Sometimes I wish I would have played basketball. I regret not.
Watch, we
Going further.
Somebody.
No, I just.
Can you actually go?
I had audition, or it was not
Tryout.
audition. What?
Why you all this?
Excuse me, tryout. When I was in elementary or was in middle school, and I just didn't go. Like I knew about it and I was going to go, but I just was like,
Have you ever,
I was very I was kind of antisocial. I
have you
was.
ever shot a basketball before?
Fuck you.
I don't know.
Fuck you.
I'm asking a
Of
question.
course, I played NBA bowlers.
So you gonna talk about fuck me? I'm talking about in real life.
Yes, I played basketball in real life, not professionally, but yes.
I know you ain't played professionally.
I mean, like on a school level. No, never that. But like when in the park, yes, I played basketball plenty of times. Asshole, have I ever shot a basketball? That's the dumbest question I've ever heard.
You just said.
We have all shot a basketball at this table.
You just said you were supposed to go to trial, but you never did. So I'm like, well,
Right, like I wish I would have played a sport. I wish I would have stuck with it.
see, now that I have context behind that.
There you go. There you go. I was on the volleyball team. I quit that too.
Why?
I was antisocial. I hated working with other people. I hated talking to other people. I hate the social aspect of things because a lot of people, even in school, a lot of people aren't there to get the job done. They're there to get you to like them, and you want to be friends, and and I was never with that. And it's like you have a bunch of people who want to be validated, and it's like I don't have time for that. It used to bother me. That's what I hate about school too, the politics of it. I wasn't into it.
So you wasn't one of them clicky type girls.
No, I'm not into that. I stand on my own, and I've always stood on my own. And I've had my group of friends, but whenever we would have fallouts, I was solo by myself. Now it is what it is. I just felt like a lot of the girls who I was with or friends with were just a little bit different than I was, and they cared about the wrong type of things. Instead of us having fun, they were just like, that's another conversation for another day. But but I don't like that. And then people want to be validated. They want you to. They go and shit at home. The mama don't love them. Somebody's beating on them, or the daddy they don't know who their daddy is. They want to come to school and be fucking with you like this. Don't fuck it. Leave me alone.
Highly specific. How many people did you know like that?
I mean, I'm just going off of what I know now as an adult. Like, looking back on it, I feel bad for them. Like, you remember those badass kids in your class when you were younger? Or were you that badass kid?
No. I was that to a certain extent. I could not really get in trouble because my mom was a presence at the school.
Oh.
Like, every year, she would literally introduce herself to my teachers and be like, if you have any problems out of that one right there, here's my home phone number. I will be here. I live right around the corner.
See, your mom is a mom who a lot of parents will be like, not my child. My kid can do no wrong. And my kid, and your bullet, whereas some people know how kids are.
Look, my mom was good for doing like random potlucks at the school. Like, I'll never forget. It was one day where we had a substitute teacher, we wilding out and shit. Something in the back of my mind was like, sit your ass down right now. No sooner than I thought it, I'm looking over at the doorway like, oh shit, she's standing right there. So now I'm sitting there like trying to pretend like it's all that ain't me. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
See, that was back in the day. Nowadays, you got to sign in. You need ID. The parents can't just come whenever they want to check on the kid. But
you know me, I couldn't get in trouble at all.
You mean you wouldn't get in trouble?
I couldn't because I couldn't do none of that shit because one.
Oh, his mom is 12.
You want to go to Mexico this year? Huh?
His mom is one time.
You better be good.
What's the punishment?
You want to go ride these horses?
She threatened you like, oh, you want to go to Jamaica? Not with them grades.
You better not be misbehaving.
Yeah, it wasn't like that because it was more of, it was no such thing as you know how teachers like, oh, he was well behaved. It wasn't a, oh, I'm so proud of my son. It was, he better. Like, it was just that. I'm like, well, damn. Actually, my mom got mad because you know how, remember in elementary school, you used to have grades and they had
A comment.
No, not even the comments, but also have behavior. Yeah. But you remember the behavior grade? You had 1, 2, and 3. Actually, my mom and them got mad because I had a 2 one time. I said, I better see 1. Yeah, because they said 1 excellent, 2 good, 3 was like, and then they gave you a reason why.
2 would have kept me from ass whooping.
They said, oh, you got a 2?
My comment was always.
They saw that 3, it was like, so you wouldn't be in the class clown, huh?
My comment was always, she's really good, doesn't work, she talks too much.
That was not surprising at all.
But listen, I didn't befriend a lot of people because I was not saying I wasn't stuck up. I was just very selective with who I became close to. No, kind of like you got, like when we worked at wherever we worked at together, a retail store together. No one knew how I was. Everybody thought I was mean, but I'm selective because I don't trust people.
Why would you talk to us?
Because y'all were cool. Y'all didn't ever switch up. Y'all were always the same. You were always welcoming, and y'all wasn't weird. You know what I mean? All people are weird and they're jealous and they have issues. You know what I mean?
Clearly, you hadn't met us at that point.
Yeah, y'all was cool.
Because
Y'all was I can do it crazy. That's okay. I can't do with people just being weird and using you, trying to figure you out, trying to plot and do stuff to you.
Because you know, if you notice, I remember like if all three of us was together, you had other people trying to come into the group, and it was just like I'm not feeling I'm not feeling
it's a fake envy because
friends.
They don't have the best intentions. So when I had my little clique or group when I was in school, I was talking to you, baby. We were talking to each other. We was laughing.
That's why they separated us because like no,
all like each other. Like y'all can't be sitting next to each other. Like, damn, that's my only friend in this class. I can't sit next to them.
The second they saw that the 3 of us got on, like, no, put them in different areas.
It was to the point where if 2 of my friends were out, I was like, damn, who am I going to talk to? Right?
That's how it was.
2 of y'all was out. I couldn't tell me. I couldn't call down.
Like, you got to the point where the first thing I did after I clocked in, when you look at the schedule on with. Damn, Avery and Jasmine here.
Damn, yeah.
And then sometimes we come in and we close it like, damn, Poe's gone.
Damn. Or you come and be like, hey, I'm like, I'm getting ready to leave. Fuck, you did. I just got here. I'm leaving at 3. Like, damn.
Then you come in like, oh shit, we all close together?
Yeah. They're like, no, y'all different sections.
What's up, haters?
And then, but still, we still get our work done, and we somehow get back together.
Right. But they were like, at the end of the night, oh, y'all gotta put some reshop.
Yeah, let me go help them.
Let me go get this big ass little cart over there they got. But we are about to get into some quick topics for y'all. If y'all don't know, this is a new segment that we do where there are topics that aren't meant to be talked about extensively. Just quick thoughts about it, and then we move on. And
I like how you did that with the new segment we throwing in there. I like how you
yes. And I'm gonna be. I put all these segments on there. I asked you guys for some as well, and I want you guys' opinions on it. And we just gonna move right on in. Speaking of sports, I got a bone to pick with the Ravens. Because they released my man.
Oh, come on.
They released Odell, Udo, as I call him. That's his nickname.
Do you know why they did that?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, Udo. Why was it Udo?
I mean, his hair looked like that.
I was wondering. Justin Timberlake did it first.
But you know why they.
I am so happy that NSYNC is doing a reunion.
I want to go see Justin.
I'm doing this.
3 people I'm seeing.
Probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Don't wanna go for you. Just another thing in your game with you. Why can't you may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye. You make me wanna hit the top.
I just want to tell you that ooh, yeah, it might sound crazy, but it ain't no bad, baby. But yeah, why did they let him go?
Because they signed Derrick Henry.
I don't know who Derrick Henry is, and how does he spell his name?
Derick.
That's how my daddy spelled it. That's how it's supposed to
That's
be
how my middle
spelled.
name is spelled.
Your middle name's Derrick? I wish whenever we can edit and get better video, my mind is blown. Your middle name is Derrick? Why am I just now learning this?
Yeah.
Okay, side note, me and my brother's first and middle names both Robs. I think my mom smoked a little bit too much weed.
So your brother's middle name is Maurice?
His name is Marquise. Derrick, Maurice, Derrick.
Oh no, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
No.
Yeah.
And then she wonders why when she calls one of us, she gets the other one.
Yeah, look, it could have been some George Foreman shit. She could have named both of y'all Maurice.
She might as well.
I think it's cute because y'all not twins, but it sounds like twins.
That's like you were.
I used to get dressed like a twin with my sister too.
Like, no, you do realize I'm months older than him. Like this, we're not twins. Like you're not fooling nobody.
Voodoo.
But no, Derrick Henry is one of the best running backs in the NFL. Well, second best running back in the NFL behind Christian McCaffrey. Just gonna throw that out there.
Derrick, Samuel, and Lee.
Huh?
My name's Lee.
Oh, I'm like, well, middle names. I'm like, wait, what?
My middle name is Samuel.
We know. We were at your graduation.
Damn.
Yeah, Avery Samuel.
So,
I know what?
I knew
Oh,
something.
I know. Avery Samuel L. Jackson. It's my graduation, bitch.
It'll get you drunk. You might even fight a nigga too. You'll be fucking bad bitches in no time. Bitch.
Oh, they burn in hell. But so Derrick, what's his name? Derrick who?
Derrick Henry.
Let me look him up real quick.
Yeah, of course. And he got dressed too, so.
Oh, she just got excited.
Derrick Henry?
So many times a year.
Welcome back.
No,
to
I'm
the
not.
18 show.
Ha ha, we back. Sorry about that technical.
So you was looking up Derrick Henry and what you find?
He's average.
He cool. He's 30 years old. He looks 30.
And I'm only 2 years older than him.
I said sturdy, y'all. Not he looked 30. I said he is 30, but he looks sturdy. Like his stature.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's why they had to release Yo Man.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
No, I got rid of my oodles and noodles for that. Wow.
Okay.
But speaking of which, I mean, even though I'm not an Eagles fan, shout out to Jason Kelly on a hell of a career. He retired a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
See, I love somebody like you who's not a hater, who can, like, my dad is a diehard Cowboys fan, but he was,
How?
shut up! But
No. I'm not even trying to be smart. Living in this city, how is anyone a Cowboys?
My
from
mom was
DC.
a cat. My
He's
mom.
from where?
decent.
That's even worse. They definitely hate Dallas and DC.
My mom.
According to my family, everybody in DC loves the Cowboys, so
My
sorry.
mom's a cat. My mom's a Cowboys.
I know a lot of Phillies Cowboy fans.
Well, no, anyone black who grew up during the 70s, you're probably a Cowboys fan because they
Right.
on TV.
Right, and my dad was born
Especially
in
old.
66,
No,
so.
I don't mean to say it sound like, but old black women love Dallas. I don't know
That's
why.
because Dallas is a stripper. I came here to see Big Dallas. Big Diamond Dallas.
Big diamond.
What's it like?
Big,
My mom used to
From
love.
the 70s, and he comes out to do. Papa was a rolling stone.
He was not in there.
Wherever he laid his hat, he come out with a little tiny head on his dick. Wherever he laid his hat, he's called Papa Ladies, and when he died, and he just fall out of him.
My mom was a.
I apologize to the Temptations.
Yeah.
I didn't sanction that at all.
Super free.
Okay, that's back. That's right.
Yeah.
Temptations, sing.
Because the first time when I heard you said, "Old black women love dolls," I was like, "They do."
Old black women love the cowboy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
True that.
But yeah, I'm sad for him. Moving on. Just when you thought the Jonathan Majors drama was over, it's not. Because his ex, Grace Jabari, is now coming back and suing Jonathan for defamation of character.
What more do you
in
She
that.
already took his career. What more did she want?
React.
There's nothing to react to. Like, you got everything. They fired him. He lost everything. What more do you want from him?
It feels like now the more you keep talking about it, the more they gonna look at him like, did you
This the crazy shit. Wasn't she the one who pressed charges?
exactly?
How are you saying defamation of character when you did this?
All he did was do a couple of
All he-
telling his side of the
All
story.
he did was call the cops on you because he thought you was passed out in the closet somewhere unconscious, and you're the one who did everything else. I'm not blaming anybody. I think y'all are both toxic, but the video of you chasing this man, girl.
Like, you won. He got fired from everything. Like, you
He
won.
lost projects, man. I was rooting for him to be king.
Not that I support R. Kelly any kind of way, but he was right. When a woman's fed up, like, god damn.
When a nigga fed up.
Standing here looking in the mirror.
Nah, she wasn't fed up. She didn't have
Saying
it. If she was
things
fed up,
about
she would have been moved on. People who like to keep the shit going, they not fed up. They just getting started.
He lost the Marvel paycheck.
Moving on.
Like, what more do you want?
I would have been like, good luck suing me, girl, because I don't have nothing.
My god damn.
Chris Brown was on Instagram maybe a couple weeks ago, ranting about how people were going to need to beg him for forgiveness, and he doesn't care to be, I'm paraphrasing, he doesn't care to be accepted by mainstream media anymore, and that people will have to, in the end, beg him for forgiveness.
I'm to the point right now. I understand his frustration to a certain extent. And like, yes, he did a lot of shit during his past. Yes. And it's like, at some point, I understand if you don't forgive him for half the shit he does, that's your opinion. I learned just to move on with certain things. I'm like, okay, he did a lot of shit. He did a fucked up shit. He was an issue, a problematic kid. I don't know he was problematic, but every time he turned on the news, he was on some shit. Whatever. He did what he did. He did his time. Moved the fuck on. I just hate when people like keep bringing up old shit, and then I'm like, how you gonna bring up old shit? And then I see you at a concert 2 weeks later at his show singing his songs. Like, you can't say you hate him and then you at his concert.
I will say this time and time again, I don't hate any Chris Brown. I don't have any feelings towards him when it comes to that. I do think he's talented. I do love his music, particularly I go back to a lot of his older music. I did watch a music video of his recently that I want you guys to watch. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but I want you guys to watch it because it was really touching. It was basically a song touching on it's called Angel Numbers. It's basically him touching on things he's done in his past. And it was a really good symbolic video. I don't want to give it away. I'm going to just send it to y'all in a group chat so y'all can watch the video because it's really cute at the end with what it's shown. However, the whole begging people for forgiveness, Chris, this is what you have to do. You have to accept that people are not going to accept you because of the things that you've done, and it runs deep. You have people who have lost family members to domestic violence. You have had people who've been in traumatic situations that whenever you go through certain things, it brings up and triggers certain memories for them. You have to learn to move on and let go. You have over 300 million, or was it 200 million followers on Instagram. Your shows do well. Your albums do fairly well. You might think in your mind you're not where you should be because of what you think you could do with the reach that you used to have. But at the end of the day, your core audience is your core audience. You need to cater to them and worry about them. Every time you post stuff like this, it looks like you're real bitter and real angry with this instead of just showing and proving. And I wish he would just take a step back from Instagram and stop commenting so much and engaging people so much. However, I don't know what it's like to be a celebrity and to feel like your character and who you are is constantly being torn down. But I just wish he would stop responding to stuff.
Because like every time he responds, he goes like...
He goes in and then he starts sounding like Kanye to me. I'm sorry. And we'll get into that a little bit. But he starts literally, you're going to beg for forgiveness. Let's be clear. You are a great musician. You are not God. You make great music. Your You're very talented, but you cannot be telling people they're gonna beg for my forgiveness one day. Like, how does that correlate to stuff? I don't know. Personally, it makes me uncomfortable when people have that God complex. Like Chris Brown has not directly affected my life, as in like changing my life. Besides my love for music and the things I've been introduced to. So when people have that God complex, I'm just like a little turned off by that. I know that you're angry and you're upset and maybe your ego is hurt a little bit with it, but I really want you to just step away from social media and stop responding, because when you're emotional and you respond like that, you look crazy. No.
Nothing. Chris, they been fucking with you for almost 2 decades. That shit ain't going nowhere. You might as well give it up my neck.
Moving on, the Oscars happened over, what was it? That was a couple weeks ago, right?
Now, if we're talking about what you about to talk about, I have a big problem.
I want to give a shout out to, her name is Davine, I do believe. Is it Davine Joy? Who won Best Supporting Actress for the movie called is it The Holdovers or The Leftovers? I'm so sorry if I'm getting that incorrect. But she's a Black woman, and when she got there on the speech, she gave a really touching speech about learning to just be herself and stop trying to be something that she's not. It was a really heartfelt speech. I just want to give a shout out to her. That was my first time seeing her and being introduced to her, and I did look up her and see what else she was in. I just want to give a shout out to her. And a shout out to everybody else Black who won or who was nominated. Because like she said, I'm voting for everybody Black.
Right. I just have a problem. The only Oscar.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all.
You know what we just did when we did this? You know we last like February, we did like
That's no. I think we did.
We did,
but last year we did the whole. I had the list of like the inventions that people didn't know. Yeah, sometimes it gets away from us.
Right. But that whole Oscar, I felt like I had a whole issue when John Cena decided to come out.
Oh, naked
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got problems with that too. So it was a problem when Janet Titty was out for like 5 seconds, but John Cena come out there butt ass naked and nobody say shit.
Well, I couldn't even see him, so it didn't matter.
I see what you did.
I see it. Yeah. And I just felt like it was weird that it was okay.
It's called anything for ratings because no one's watching.
It's called This Is America.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like it was weird that y'all think that was okay for him.
If it was big dollars up there, they would have. I know I would have. Mm-hmm.
I gotta get better friends.
Damn, I'm not good enough to be your friend.
You know what?
You spoke enough.
I'm disappointed in you. I expect that out of her.
What did I do?
All the freaky talk, I expect that from her. You, I am.
Am I not a woman?
I didn't say you wasn't.
Continue.
But it's just weird, like how they just did that, and it was like, oh, you saw what Jesus said. I'm like, but y'all was going after Janet, like he said, like Bo said, you go after Janet because her titty was out. And
For 3 seconds.
And don't
Because
forget,
a white man pulled it off.
actually, it was
And they
Justin
forget that part.
Yeah, it was Justin Timberlake.
I know. I said white man because I do love Justin Timberlake.
I do love him
That
too.
white man.
I can't front though. I was watching his Tiny Desk concert.
Oh, I watched it too.
He was
good.
Yeah.
But it was just like, he did that, and then y'all trying to cancel her. And then I'm just like, why? It's fucking Janet.
All right, quick topic. We are moving on. Florida mom tries to sell her child for $500. Leaves the girl stranded after she said, listen, I can't do this anymore, and walks away.
The fucked up part is you didn't have to even tell me where it was from when
Nope.
you posted it. I literally said this is probably Florida before I read anything else.
Let me ask you, you ever got so tired of your kids you wanted to sell them?
How much we talking?
Yeah, so.
I don't know if I said he really did. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, you better plead the fifth.
Okay, let me stop. I love my kids. I do, but again, how much we talking?
Shut up. You asshole.
But my thing is, this is where I have the issue of sometimes you have people who don't deserve to have kids because it's like
That's what you need a damn permit for, to procreate.
You need a psychological
Because everyone ain't fit to your period.
evaluation. Yes.
like I can't like when you got kids having kids and it's like y'all.
She and the kid, she's in her 30s, and the kid was
So
young.
you old enough to know
So you're
better.
old enough to know better, but however, I do want to mention, I do think she had a drug problem.
That is not surprising.
Yeah. You know people who do that do have drug problems. And then once they sober up or, realize what they've done. But yeah, I'm not surprised because of where it was.
I'm just over it. I'm tired of it. Like,
Why does it always have to be Florida?
Fannie Willis case update.
Bonnie?
I mean,
That's your special
Bonnie.
ass.
No, because when I first read it, I thought it was Fannie for a long time.
I just think it was Fanny.
I have to remember it's Fannie, like Gwen Stefani or Stefani.
so the update of we promise we'll give you the update of Fonzie Willis. If y'all didn't watch right,
I did. He stepped down.
Yes, so they did not disqualify her, but they're keeping her on the case. But they said you have a choice: either you or Nathan Wade has to step down. And the problem is, the only reason I felt like Nathan Wade did step down because Fonzie Willis did hire him to look into.
Big Nate was being a solid nigga. He said, "Go ahead, baby." Yeah, ask him what he look like.
But
Big Nate.
Oh yeah, because according to you, all Nate's gotta have big dick.
No. I just took a look at him. Anyway, I just knew he was putting that slam on him. For a woman to put her career in jeopardy like that, it had to be some PVC pipe. Okay.
PVC pipe. God
Yeah.
damn.
I had this down.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
she made sure she put emphasis on that.
Yeah.
PVC. And look, she's still not.
You're right. So she did that. She's still on the case. As of right now, they're trying to go again to get her disqualified again. They're trying again.
Oh wow, they really trying. They really dragging it out.
They're trying to drag it out. And now I see how Fonzie Willis is, and she's not feeling it. She's not like she's okay with it. She stays on the case, but I know she's pissed because now y'all going.
But she has to stand tall because if not, the overwhelmingness of whatever's going on, and it's going to get to her. She's going to quit. No, not even being angry. She's going to quit because that's what they want you to do. They want her to discourage you.
Because if she quits or she drops out, then they
That's
like,
it.
Yeah, I know a certain orange asshole who's hoping she quits.
You think his asshole is orange? You said it.
Why is asshole the one thing you picked up on?
That's what I was really saying. I'm just thinking about the description that he
Like, you
gave
need to go
himself,
Like, everything eventually leads back to the booty hole.
because you can't see it. Everything else you can see, you can't see that. Anyway, moving right along. Neo says congratulations to his ex-wife because she got an exclusive article of people about divorcing from him. And his petty ass comments underneath the post, congratulations.
I mean, that is pretty shit.
And when he was I had a dream about him.
what was the dream about?
Your dreams hit different.
Yeah, I have very vivid dreams.
Like
I've had
the
it
Diddy dream definitely hits
most
different.
of my life. I've had vivid dreams. So, backstory behind me and Neo. I love Neo's music since I was younger, since he first came out in like 2005. Love. Yes, in my words.
That's playing in my head.
In my words, I love that. I want to say Libra Scale was probably the last album I kind of listened to from him. That was like years ago. Neo was an asshole, a complete asshole. He has a run of just fucking up women and fucking up relationships. He had his first wife, Marietta Shaw, who he had 2 kids with, and he somehow convinced her to get her tubes tied and said he didn't want to have any more kids. And he went on to have 3 other kids with his wife, Crystal, who he just divorced from because he had a baby on her. I think 2 babies on her. Now, my problem is this. I don't care what you do. I'm first of all, I'm appalled because all the shit you were saying about is false. I can't even sing these songs with my heart anymore because you a bitch ass nigga.
Crying over you.
No, nigga, it's not
So
you.
sick of love songs, so tired of them. So sort of wishing you were still here.
Anyway, I have not been able to listen. Like, I go back every now and then, but I hate the sight of Neo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate his voice. I hate his antics. He wore a hat one time without a brim. Anybody who wears a brimless hat is an asshole.
Where was up for that?
I'll show you the picture. And the fedoras. Your whole eyebrow and forehead was in the fedoras. But I can't even the sexy love you
Why
because you're an asshole.
She is real Neil fulfilled.
So,
Yo,
my thing is this.
you give a real Remy Ma energy right now.
So, I can give
Is
I
he
can
dumb?
give Remy Ma right now. But now he's in a relationship with two women openly. And they know about each other and they're posting pictures.
Okay, but wait, what's wrong with that? If everyone is happy with it and cool with it, what's the problem?
It's nothing wrong with that. It's the fact that you ruin people's lives and you ruin those children's lives. Now the children are going to grow up. It's the same way I feel about Nick Cannon. It's the fact that all y'all are all cool with it for money. And the thing is, this whole relationship with the two women is not going to last. And if it does last, they'll both get babies out of it because everything's about money for people. All I'm saying is, he's an asshole. You don't live up to the music that you write, and you are just a man of many, many falsehoods.
So you call him Ryan Knight?
I just don't
I didn't mean none of that
my
shit
thing
that I was
is,
singing.
why not get with two women from the beginning? Why lie and pretend you want to be married when really you just want to fuck everybody in sight and have 1 million kids? Now you got like 6, 7 kids.
They got like 6.
Yes.
That's light work for Nick Cannon.
And Future and whoever else. But anyway, I had a dream that I don't know that we knew each other, and he was saying something, and he was like, "Oh, Jasmine had something to say about me." Oh yeah, because he knows like I don't like him. And I was like, "Wow, he knows I don't like him." And I was saying, "Listen," I said to him when I got to him, I was like, "Listen, I don't hate you. I really love your music. I think you're really talented. It's just hard for me because you're an asshole." And you don't live up to your music. But listen, I respect you as an artist. I just don't like you personally. That was my dream. That was it.
I feel like
It was really weird.
I feel like
It sounds weird.
I feel like if I see Neo when I comment on this video, I'm be like, God damn it.
Listen, at least I'm being honest. I just don't. When I see men mistreat women, no matter what it is, I'm not.
Leave your favorite Neo song in the comments.
I'm not for it. I love Part of the List. I love Stop. Listen, I love Neo songs. I wanted to go to a Neo concert until this information came out. He's an asshole. Of course you would like that. No, you like, I don't want to go to bed mad at you. You want to go to bed mad at me. Also, I love
because it's not true.
I love Neo's song, Make It Work. That's my shit.
Like that whole, I don't want to go to bed mad at you. That's bullshit. You're going to go to bed mad eventually.
Basically, I had a hard time separating the person from the music. And it's like, I'll hear the music and I'll be happy. And I'll be like, this nigga's an asshole. Allegedly. Moving on. Speaking of that, Gilbert Arenas is very questionable. Very, very, very questionable. We're going to talk about him a little later too. Him and
It was about him and the Stassi Santana shit.
yes. And if I'm to my knowledge, this isn't the first time he's brought this up. Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young, two dum-dums. Like I've ever seen. Y'all are the dumbest men I've ever seen. And I get why y'all was dribbling balls. Because y'all are just dumb. That's all you're good at.
I feel like somewhere there that's a sexual reference.
I felt like
It's not, but when you ever listen to people and feel like you're losing brain cells, that's how I feel whenever I listen to both of them talk, because they're just stupid. Damn, play ball is straight.
Yeah. Yo,
What public enemy do to you?
I'm just saying. I love the music, but goddamn, sometimes
1989.
sometimes you need to
that's
shut
right the first time.
It's 1999? And the song, it was 1989. I don't know when 1989. Anyway,
That was 99.
Gilbert Arenas was talking with Nick Young. I guess they have a podcast or a show together, whatever they do. And they were speaking on who is the better twerker between Megan Thee Stallion and Saucy Santana.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'm like, wait, I thought you was going to say better twerking between the two of them. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
Why are you even discussing that?
And he was saying a good show is a good show. And he said he saw it and he opened up the video and basically he said he liked what he saw.
Yeah.
Towards who?
Saucy Santana, and said he was a better twerker than Megan. And he said, sorry, a show was a show. The comments did not disappoint. I'm going to tell you that. The comments, the vibe check. Y'all niggas every single day. And my thing is this. I'm not mad at that if that's your sexual preference. Stop comparing a man to a woman. If you like the pussy, you never gonna think the girl is the more attractive one.
Exactly.
If you like booty hole,
You like
that's
that?
what you like.
Thank you.
Stop it.
Like when I looked at it, I was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "So I'm like,
And then Saucy Santana shot his shot. It was like, hey, Gilbert, I liked you since you was a kid. And then you gassing his head up, like, how many other ball players can I get with this ass? Like, yo, let me tell you something. Gay men are always going to like niggas. Straight men are going to like women. Stop comparing the two.
Oh, man.
You cannot take my man. My man don't want you. He wants me. And it's cool. Because there's plenty of niggas. I just left Atlanta. There's plenty of niggas for everybody. There's plenty of niggas for more niggas to go around, okay?
You like the pussy?
Because I'm tired of it.
like it's just annoying because it's like, and he was just saying like you was
Just come out and say the church. I'm tired of people living in the shadows.
Just say you buy if you just want to do.
You buy or you just say you want to try.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is no disrespect to the community or whatever, but have y'all seen Meg's ass?
Oh, no, yeah. But the thing is, I like Saucy Santana, too. I love Saucy Santana. I like the fact that he's a nigga with a full-ass beard and nails and hair and makeup. He don't wear no wigs. Sometimes he may wear a dress or two because clothes are clothes, but he's very comfortable in being that he's a man. I love Saucy Santana. My dad told me, like, what was that show? It was this dude with a beard, and he got makeup on, and I said, Dad, you miss Saucy Santana. Because he's on Love and Hip Hop.
How'd your dad know about Saucy
Because
Santana?
he's on Love and Hip Hop.
I heard a couple songs with Saucy Santana.
I expect you to know about it. Her dad was not supposed to know about that.
He's on Love and Hip Hop. And my dad was watching Love and Hip Hop. He was like, who is that?
He's dating what's his name? What's his name?
He was dating Zell.
Yeah, he was dating
Not
Zell.
anymore. Never mind. I'm going to say that.
All this shit's going on my head.
I saw a video of Zell swag. I'm not going to say nothing else.
I thought, and then
They're not dating anymore. I don't think so.
because I know Zell is like bisexual, right?
Is he?
I thought he was because he.
I was gonna say, don't ask me. Don't ask the wrong
Because
person.
at one time he did say he was bisexual. Even Jason Lee said he was bisexual, but he's more going towards gay now.
Right.
Jason Lee is the one with blue face and dick picture, right?
Yes. I'm sad that's how you know. Because I know Jason Lee from Love and Hip Hop as well, and from Hollywood a lot.
Yeah.
And when he was a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Why did Blueface send Jason Lee a dick pic?
You would have to call Collector to jail and ask him, because I don't know.
Like,
Because even when he sat with his girl, he said he got horny or some shit.
I don't want nobody seeing my man.
We're friends. I'm not sending him a picture of my dick.
Absolutely not. And you are tempting him. You are tempting him.
I'm not even his type.
Bro. Oh. But yeah, I didn't heard things about Blueface anyway, so it don't even matter. But yeah,
That's the same thing when he said it when a man tried to fight him, he said he gets horny. Like, what the fuck is that?
and he just pulls it out and sends a picture. He said, Jason, like, look, Jason, I'm about to fight.
And then Drake came out the back and like, I can type all that shit.
What? He said, Drake?
Once again, I want to put that out there that the light skin community does not claim Drake at all.
I hate so.
At least Drake didn't lie in his song, because he definitely said in the song, this long big nigga ain't for the long talking out beast. Okay, at least she was speaking facts.
Was that a shot?
Oh my Lord. I thought this phone was on Do Not Disturb. How did people get access to me? My friend calling. I'll call her back. But,
What's it like Trolls Whistle?
Trolls, Let's Kill Bill. Kill Bill.
Oh,
I knew it was from a movie.
I know it was a movie.
Troll, what are you talking about?
It was all, I think I hear the whistle. I'm thinking about that Trolls movie that just came out. Months back.
Beyonce is releasing her album Cowboy Carter. No, step in. Stop doing this. We need everybody's perspective.
No, he just showed me the picture of the album, what it looked like.
Yeah, she sent the artwork out.
Yeah.
I know. Cowboy Carter on the 29th, and I'm excited. She did a long post, and I'm gonna read a portion of the post. Because Beyonce, one thing about Beyonce, she a Virgo. She tapped in. I know Virgo energy. I'm a Virgo. She tapped in, and she wrote that the album has basically been 5 years in the making. It was born out of an experience that I had years ago when I did not feel welcomed. And most people are saying that this incident was when she performed with the Dixie Chicks a couple years back, like maybe like 15 or so years back. And the Anglo-Americans, they had a fit child. And she said, it's very clear that I wasn't. But because of that experience, I did a deeper dive into history of country music and studied our rich musical archive. It feels good to see how music can unite so many people around the world while also amplifying the voices of some of the people who have dedicated so much of their lives educating to our musical history. She said previously also that my hope is that years from now, the mention of an artist's race as it relates to releasing genres of music will be irrelevant. And she said, she ended it by saying, the criticisms I faced when I first entered this genre forced me to propel past the limitations that were put on me. Act 2 is a result of challenging myself, taking my time to bend and blend genres together to create this body of work. I have a few surprises on the album, and I have collaborated with some brilliant artists who I deeply respect. I hope that you can hear my heart and my soul and all the love and passion that I pour into every detail, every sound. I focused on this album as a continuation of Renaissance. I hope this music is an experience, creating another journey where you can close your eyes and start from the beginning and never stop. This ain't a country album. This is a Beyonce album. This is Act 2, Cowboy Carter, and I'm very proud to share it with y'all. Now, I like that post with the quickness because Beyonce ate y'all up. She cleared all of y'all. All of y'all. Y'all having a problem with a black woman coming out with a country album, like black people did not create country music and create most of the musical genres inside America, you're wild. You're wild. But I'm excited to hear the album. I love how she addressed it and she does it in such a classy way. And I love how it was addressed and how it was said. And I'm excited.
Oh, I like how this said too. So I'm kind of curious how the album's going to be. So
Right.
I just want to hear a couple songs how it is. Like, I'm waiting to see how this turns out.
I am. So shout out to Beyonce. And I'm tired of y'all in the think pieces in the comments too. Like somebody was like, it took you 5 years to come out with Texas Hold'em. Like she said the album took 5 years. And other people were talking about, well, how come she didn't do this and how come she didn't do that? Like, y'all don't know what these people do. Y'all don't know how come y'all don't listen to other black country artists. Like, you don't know what she listens to. You don't know who she knows. You don't know what kind of relationship, they have. And that's the problem with social media. It's as if it's not published on the internet, it didn't happen. Y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors and what kind of relationships people have, who's met who, who's collabed with who, who's spoken, who has people's phone numbers, who's friends. Stop acting like y'all know everything. And it's annoying. Moving on. Speaking of music, we have a man who said he invented every type of genre of music for the last 20 years.
Yes,
and his name is no other than
Kanye.
Yes, bro, first of all, not only is what you're saying factually incorrect, you are not as big as you think you are or want the world to think you are. How the fuck you want to take credit for auto-tune when Roger Troutman laid the groundwork for T-Pain?
I wanna be your man.
I wanna be your man.
If I could.
Like, how do you take credit for something that you did not invent? Like, come on now, bro. Come on.
I was waiting for T-Pain to make a response.
Well, no, see, this is the thing. T-Pain is not going to respond because that's not his character. And this is why Kanye, mainly his fans, are dangerous because they don't check Kanye on none of the bullshit that he says.
And that's how I feel when people are beside him. Like, when I see Ty Dolla $ign, and I like Ty Dolla $ign, I love his music. When I see people stand behind him, and I'm just like, I question those people because I'm like, do I believe that you leave somebody when they're done and out? No. But what I do believe is you correcting people. The same way I would get somebody together who I didn't know, I would get you together as a friend more so because I care about you.
Right.
And I would embarrass you for everybody, but I will tell you to your face and in private check you like, yo, what are you doing?
Talking about he created every genre of music.
The last 20 years.
Okay, let's go down there. Soul samples. Really
No.
going back in the 90s when Wu-Tang came out.
Crunk.
Lil Jon was doing that before you got on. Matter of fact, the South was doing that in general before you got on. R&B. Nigga, really?
Backpack Rap.
Talib Kweli, De La Soul, all of them groups was out
De La
long before you.
Which one of those things? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's simple.
Parliament Funkadelic. That was them.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like,
Just me, myself, do not.
like, you may look. I will never take this away from him. He is a talented producer who made a lot of dope music. But unlike the Ray J song, you did not do it first.
You didn't hear it first.
Like, stuff was around before you got on.
Bro,
you cannot take credit for inventing it.
Came out? Like 2000 what?
He's been around for a minute. He's been around since the 90s, but he was a producer. I want to say like late 90s, maybe.
Like, the one that made me mad was, okay, you're taking credit for using soul samples in songs. Nigga, did you not hear any Wu-Tang album from the 90s? RZA was on that before you were even a thought.
And then there are other people like Just Blaze, Bink. There's different people who've done it as well. You weren't the only one who was
Like,
doing it.
every producer out there has a signature sound. So for you to say you invented something when other producers have probably taken inspiration from it or perfected it long before you got in the game, no, that's factually incorrect.
I don't know. I just feel like it's one of her other rants. And I feel like Kanye just says stuff just to say stuff sometimes. I feel like the thing about people who are delusional or narcissistic is they say things out loud to convince themselves of their own lies. He's trying to convince himself of something like, no one's ever going to take away any of your talent. It's kind of like when we have the arguments about like the R. Kellys and the Diddy's, and people say, oh, but you can't deny R. Kelly is the king art. No one ever said he wasn't. They said the nigga was a creep. And he is a
stay away from girls under the age of 18.
Hello. No one said that he didn't contribute to music, but y'all act like this nigga changed your life. Like he's single-handedly
I still want
your
a
life.
two-step to step in the name of love, but I can't get past the fact that he had girls locked in his basement.
Yes, like I can't. Certain things are not.
Or a girl had to ask, can she use the bathroom? Can she eat? Like what?
I don't know what y'all stance is on niggas peeing on girls, but mine is, yeah, I can't get jiggy with that.
I wanna piss on you.
Yes, I do.
Just if your pee stink, half of y'all niggas is nasty, and your diets are gross, and your pee is strong, and your semen is nasty too.
Like, if you can,
Anyway,
if you can still listen to Trapped in the Closet and all that shit without thinking about what he did, kudos to you. I can't do it.
It's just a matter of y'all not. I don't know what it is. Kanye is just. I'm tired of hearing about him.
People slapped that genius label on him.
On everybody.
And now he really thinks he's above everything.
But listen, when you they got it. That's so crazy. But when you listen to the stuff that he's really saying, and then you see the comments underneath, he a genius. What he's saying is going over y'all head. He know what he be talking about in the behind the scenes and this and that. He really smart, and I love.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't consider him a genius because as far as beats go, Dr. Dre beats him hands down.
And you're not even wrong about that.
I feel like there's a lot of talented people.
Speaking of Dr. Dre, real quick, shout out to him. He got a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame today.
Finally.
No.
Finally.
Apologize to me, Shalane. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. I
Here we
see
go.
where you're going with that.
Beats by Dre.
Wow.
Well, congratulations.
So I've been to ever see you bob me head in the club ever again.
Oh no, listen, I can separate the people. I have that, it is an art I have been learning. And the thing is, Dr. Dre reminds me of my pop-up or my mom's house. I don't know what it is, something about his face reminds me of it. But when it is hard for me to support people when you are, and I had a pair of Beats growing up. It's hard to support people when you know the terrible and awful things that they've done to people. And it's just like, oh, get over it. It's the past. Like, you've probably ruined people's lives and psychologically damaged them. But congratulations to you and your star.
I mean, I was crying earlier, so.
I'm
sorry.
not a hater. I would never sit here and be like, he's not talented, but you being a shitty person trumps everything. No pun intended.
Don't let me get my car washed and then the first song that comes on is Let Me Ride. I'm not going home right away because I got to let that play for a little while.
I like The Watcher.
And everywhere that I go, I got people I know. Who got people they know. So I said, yes, you lay low.
But the last quick topic we're going to get into transitions us into our other topic. So you started there.
You are good at your job.
You really are.
Jimmy Kimmel was on the Oscars and he had a little clapback for Cheeto Puff because Cheeto Puff got online and started ranting about Jimmy Kimmel. And they told Jimmy Kimmel not to read it, but he did bullshit and read it anyway.
Shout out to you, Jimmy Kimmel, for that. I love you for that.
Until Trump, it was past his bedtime. His jail time.
And everybody everybody clapped and laughed. I said, oh shit. I was livid. I said, yo.
And
that's crazy.
Trump is now talking about how if he's reelected, the first thing he's going to do is try to get the January 6th hostages released.
Yes. Now, he said there's a lot of more things he said. He said if he doesn't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Between them and China. Because apparently he said that when I further was watching it or reading it, that he has a better relationship with China. What?
Okay, and this is not me taking up for him in any kind of way, but he did clarify that his comments were taken out of context because he was talking about the automobile industry when he made the bloodbath comment, and people just picked up on that one thing and assumed that that's what he meant. Having said that,
how are we supposed to believe that?
exactly, you said so many fucked up things.
Not even that. How are we supposed to believe that when January 6th happened?
Exactly.
Like, that could have ended very badly. That luckily, and the thing is, it did because there were some people who died that day. That woman who was shot in her chest.
Oh, they trying to still. They still, as still this day, they trying to get that officer or agent, whoever was there, arrested for her murder. And everybody's like, "We want justice for her. Say her name." Wait.
Justice for her for what?
Because apparently they still trying to say January 6th. They were
Bitch,
terrorists.
you stormed the Capitol.
Look,
You broke in. It was a trespass.
sorry that she had to lose her life and all that. However, that's where the scenario.
No.
This is where that saying, play stupid games, get stupid projects comes into play. You broke into a government
Official
building.
place.
Like,
It's black people who've been killed for less. You got killed because you was on some shit.
what did you think was going to happen?
And then you trying to break in, and on top of that, y'all was doing it for 3 hours. He didn't do shit for 3 hours until backup and nobody came through. And everybody said it till this day. If it was Muslims, well, I'm sorry to say this, if it was black Lives Matter, Muslims, or any other,
It was Hispanic
If we
people.
were black,
it would not got that
They
far.
would have picked
It would have been a bunch of dead
up.
people. It would have been a bunch of dead people. A bunch of them.
So you
Because
can't.
there was not one black person, was it?
No.
No, it was a couple black people out
It was,
there.
it was
A couple of
But they
confused
were in?
girls.
Yeah.
There was a couple of confused
They
niggas.
were
out
covered. They were covered by whiteness because if it was them alone, they would have been. They would have got out.
To those who got caught up in it, I don't feel sorry for none of you assholes.
Because he still calling them. They say, "Oh, they are hostages."
Hostages.
Yeah,
That's totally fine.
Okay, whatever.
right. So but like he's saying, he's trying to get them out. First of all, they already arrested like 1,200. Most of them already got over 10, 17 years in prison. How you going to get them out? Most of them are already doing time as we speak.
You know what? I heard some real shit earlier. I'm just gonna say it right now because I actually agree with it. Shout out to Ebro from High 97. If Trump is back in the office again, this country deserves exactly what the fuck is going to get, and I don't feel sorry for any of us. Real shit. You seen how it ended the first time. You seen what his president was like the first time. And y'all gonna vote for him again?
I need people.
I got no more words.
I need regular, average folk to tell me your 5 reasons for why you're voting for Trump and why you like
Y'all
him.
don't gotta tell me. Y'all gotta explain shit.
No. I'm just curious
I'm
because
not doing no.
people really don't. And it's a rhetorical question. I'm not telling people to tell me, but my thing is, you don't know who you're voting for.
I'm not.
If you were choosing Trump when it comes to Biden and Trump, I question you as a person.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not doing no more talking to people, trying to convince people to see reason or whatever. If you gonna vote for him, you gonna vote for him at this point, and you deserve exactly what the fuck you gonna get once he's back.
Y'all voting for somebody over a stimulus check. What did really $1,200 get you wet and get you water in the pants?
Wait, what?
It's a you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
All I heard was that last line.
But my thing is this, and y'all talk about y'all love Trump, y'all want him to get back in the office. But what did he do for y'all?
What did he do?
He didn't do shit.
No.
In the last 4 years, he made more. He actually got his.
He undid so many things
that it's hard now. Like y'all talking about, he's the one who did the border. No, he ain't gonna do shit about the border. All he gonna do is going to ban Muslims again. He already said he's gonna go back and try to ban Muslims again, and then he gonna sit there and not do nothing with the border. Everybody said it. And my thing
Did you
is,
see that video of him waving to people over the border?
exactly.
Did you see that?
Yes.
He's so ignorant.
He is so ignorant.
It scares me that people listen, y'all people who are sitting up here getting on Biden and all the jokes about he's old and he don't know where he is. How old do you think Trump is? Like, what are you talking about? Clearly, the nigga don't remember. He think he 165 pounds and 6 foot. Like, and y'all want to keep talking about this bullshit with Joe Biden. I'm so sick of it.
But my thing is this. It is so sad. How does this man who's trying to run for president again is telling people in the House of Representatives what to do? He has so much power on the Republican side. They're doing shit because he says so. If he calls them, telling them to do something, they're going to do it, no questions asked. I will question y'all if a man who has not been in office for the last 4 years still had that power over people.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking big problem.
That's the thing. His presidency, if he is to be elected again, or whenever he was elected, it covers up shit. It makes people think he has that without the presidency.
Exactly.
The presidency is only going to, how do I say this? It's only going to justify certain actions of his. Mm-hmm. Because if he could do it now, he can do it now. You don't need to be the president to get some shit moving like that.
I didn't know what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this.
Who gives a fuck about what Ja Rule thinks?
Can we get Ja on the line? Ja?
Where is Ja? All right, let's get to our topic. That was the end of our quick topics, but we go right into the other topic. Because I said it coincides. Who the fuck is Mark Robinson?
So Mark Robinson is a Republican nominee in North
Who
Carolina.
looks like an asshole.
He definitely
They all
is.
got that same smug look.
So, you gotta understand what
Like
he
a
said.
bulldog.
So this, I need you to go off of this one. I
Mhm.
really need you to go in. He basically made a statement probably like 2 weeks ago that he said, and I quote, "I want us to go back in time when women are not allowed to vote." And because he feels that women are too emotional to vote. I need you to take it from there.
So I must be too emotional to cook. I'm too emotional to work. I'm too emotional to have
Oh, this
kids.
nigga. Okay.
I'm too emotional to just do anything. And I hate that people use that. Yeah, I know. Look like a bulldog. He can't breathe.
You look like you don't have
His
a
collar
wife.
is choking him.
I hope you don't have a black wife, because I'm a question her.
His birthday is 2 days before yours.
Technically, he's a Leo.
No,
He's on the cusp. He's an asshole. We don't claim those. He's a cusp.
And then I remember he said something just last week. He wants.
Can I see you? I don't think I can see you. You there?
Because I leaned back.
Okay. All right, so chill.
And he also said last week, he said he was going to go after, you need to start fighting the FBI or some shit. He did, yeah. So yeah, I have a problem with him.
Women are too emotional to vote. What do you think? What would be the best thing that you want women to do? Because if you do a history and a deep dive of all the wars that have been started and the crazy shit that men have done, women are emotional.
But my thing is, he wants to go back in
Hey,
time.
we start wars over pussy.
And that's crazy. Because I ain't killing nobody over your dick. Well, I can go buy one.
I got nothing.
Yo, the whole women are emotional thing is crazy. That's the same shit they were
But I got
doing
mad
president.
when he said he wanted to go back in time when women are not allowed to vote. I said, so you basically want to go back to like 19...
So, my nigga, you want to go back to slavery too? Because you black and you could be right in the house with master.
Cool ass nigga.
Is that what you want to do? You want to go back to when America was really great? Yo, these niggas, he's a cool ass nigga.
Get him.
The fuck?
Yeah, when I looked, I said...
You know when women couldn't vote, really?
It took almost to 19... What's that? I want to say 65, but it was like 1949 when they did that, the law that had the women right to vote. Like, come on now. Like, how the fuck do you want to go
Put
back?
on your bow tie
Like, you want to go
and
back?
put on your tap and shoes. Like I'm going to say in my
I can't.
These niggas is cool tonight.
I was like, what the fuck you doing with this?
No, because she deadpan that whole thing. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
I was confused too. So where's she going with this?
Damn, really?
I can't stand these niggas. This is the shit that bothers me because the people in the comments who are saying
by the way.
that's what these niggas is cool tonight. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have this
Now
I'm gonna have this shit in my head.
Put on your bow tie and put on your tap and shoes.
Yeah, eating watermelon too.
And I'm singing my. These niggas is cool tonight.
Na 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 na
Oh shit. The people who are the black people, specifically black people that I've seen, who are in the comments in the shade room, Hollywood Unlocked on site, these are the people who are saying, oh, we going Trump, fuck Biden, Biden is old. You know what we're talking about? These are the people who don't know about Mark Robinson. These are the people who are not listening to the shit Trump is saying. You're so caught up in celebrity, and that's the problem. Y'all so caught up in Trump. Oh, he's funny. He be saying all that shit. Oh, it's not funny. This is real life.
You say that around the wrong people.
Right.
And y'all giving this nigga way too much credit about this $1,200 check that we were going through a fucking global crisis.
And if we
Y'all couldn't work.
Y'all couldn't work, and y'all forget that it was Obama administrator who did it, and he came in and fucked everything up.
So what are y'all talking about? This is the nigga who knew about it back in December and ain't tell y'all.
And said, "Oh, let it pass." Remember, y'all with the bleach, that's the IVs, the Lysol. Did y'all forget when he said that shit? You saw that woman who said that girl looked at him like he was fucking stupid.
Hey, relax. My shoes just came out. The J6s, go cap those.
Fuck them J6s.
Okay?
You wipe your hand on it and the paint come on.
They're good for
Go
cleaning
figure to-
inspection.
Bro, this is the shit that scares me. Fuck Mark Robinson, fuck all y'all niggas. Fuck all you hoes getting grip.
Like if you
You gonna disrespect Biggie though?
No, I'm not. It's the perfect saying for this.
But like I'm like, yo, I'm really questioning. I was like, I want to know who he's dating. If he has a wife,
Mark Robinson?
Yes, because I want to ask her like, are you okay
He
sleeping?
not dating nobody. He paying prostitutes. You can tell. You can tell he ain't seen his dick in at least 15 years.
Wow.
You can tell.
Oh, he better not be gay then.
You can tell he pees on his balls too. But anyway, he gets. Damn! Because y'all don't even deserve this much time. Once again, me and Avery and of course Mo are encouraging you guys to please go out and vote. This is a very important election. And if
I'm
you're not,
sorry, what? He pees on his balls?
This nigga,
listen, niggas with little dick got crazy energy. It is not good. It's bad. Usually niggas who got the slammers, they be on quiet time. They don't need to be,
Long live the queen.
Okay?
They broke the episode again.
All right.
my thing is this: I'm just tired of it. Like I'm trying to figure out. He has a wife. He has kids. I'm trying to
Look it up, Mo.
Well, he is married. His wife's name is Yolanda Hill.
Oh, she said that No!
Pull a picture out.
Click on it. Is her name Blue? Can you click on her name?
It doesn't have a picture.
Oh, come
I'm about to
on.
see if I can
Look
Google
it up. Look it up. Oh, damn.
No.
She's black. I don't know all the white women named Yolanda.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Go to the pictures.
Damn.
If she's a smart woman, she wouldn't show her face.
I know, right?
Is it?
Oh, hell.
No.
She looks black.
Let me see.
I found her great page.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, she is a Twitter. Oh, she on that damn shit too? She got to pull her stomach up to suck dick.
Oh, god damn! Oh, niggas ain't shit.
How's she going to bed that night?
Y'all niggas ain't shit.
He got a black woman. He's on the book with me. He got black kids. His kids probably dead. Everybody people know. I don't know. This is diabolical. This is
I
unacceptable.
can't say yeah.
Listen,
I gotta say
no.
Y'all niggas
When you say yeah. When you say no. When you say no. When you say let's get right. Let's get past this. Please don't vote, y'all. Please educate yourself. Don't
Vote
just
it down.
vote. Educate your
damn.
educate yourself.
Diddy said it.
That was the best thing he ever endorsed. Unfortunately, in sad news, there was a 15-year-old autistic boy who was fatally shot by the police.
Yeah.
Can we pull up his name and where this happened?
California.
Damn.
At least it wasn't Florida.
I was hoping it was not California.
Yeah, so his name was Ryan Gaynor.
Ryan Gaynor. Rest in
Yeah.
peace to Ryan Gaynor.
So what
Can
happened?
you explain to Houston what
So
happened?
basically, it was a 15-year-old boy, Ryan Gaynor. He got shot in the head by the cop because he came out with a
Gardening tool.
Yeah, gardening tool, which is, I think it said something like a tool that you hack out weeds or it's like a blade at the end.
It was like a shovel, right?
Yeah, almost like a shovel. It's like a long pole with like a J blade. So,
Okay.
something like that. I have a pro. First of all, not only he was a 15-year-old African American boy, and he was autistic.
Mm-hmm.
If you knew anything about autistic, sometimes they view a lot of things as threats, so they tend to act out or they get physical. When I read the report, it has said the cops been at the house at least 5 times because he been
Have episodes.
have episodes and been fighting and attacking the family.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is this.
Who called the cops?
I think the mother called.
I would not call the cops.
Because my thing is this. Even so, if y'all was over there 5 times already, y'all should have had better ways to handle that situation.
I want to know how further this progresses because I want to know if there was going to be audio released.
It was a whole body footage.
And no, I want to know the audio of the actual phone call because was it ever said, hey, my son is autistic or he has autism. He's having an episode right now. Like,
Right.
Don't come in here
Because
trying to.
he came, because you saw what the body cameras, they pulled up, came in, he didn't even walk all the way in the house, and you saw him come out with a garden tool and started walking out.
His name was Ryan Gaynor, you said, right?
He really started coming out with a garden tool, and they shot him. And that's when you saw the mother run out. No, you shot my baby. Where's y'all tasers? Y'all should have tased them. Like, it was already there. So, like, it's kind of fucked up. He's an autistic boy, and you killed him. There should have been someone.
Wow, that's really sad.
Mm-hmm. Like it said right here, said the deputy was trained to handle the department investigation unit and the prosecutor would just investigator or focus on buried loved ones. I get it, we can have unverbed, but doesn't mean to shoot a 15-year-old. He said again it was upset Saturday because a classic dispute. That's what happened on that Saturday.
Sorry, my earring dropped.
Sorry. So basically what happened was, what caused this situation was his parents wanted him to do chores, but the teen wanted to listen to music or play video games. Began to develop a disorder, heightened the emotion of a typical argument. The teen started breaking glass in the front door, Lacey said, but no one was hurt. A family member called 911 asking for help because Gator was actively assaulting family members and damaging property at the residence.
This is tough. This is tough and unlike. Is this why you're being quiet?
I'm listening.
Oh, so and then it says that third investigation, the first deputy was in the house less than 30 seconds before Gator charged at him. The deputy footage showed that the front door to the home was open. The deputy walked up and said, where's he at? Gator appeared from behind the corner inside the home holding a hose and running towards the door where the deputy was standing. The deputy pulled out his gun saying, hey, get back, or you're going to get shot. As the deputy runs for Gator, he twists and pointed his gun at the teen. That's when the deputy fired the shot, according to footage. Shot him once in the head. By the time the deputy...
Why the head? I have so many questions. It's like
that is pretty much a kill shot. So you.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
like,
they say
why the
the
head?
bullet hit him in the head. By the time the deputy stopped running, a woman could hear him screaming at the camera showing the teen lying in the front yard, his body in a baby blue sweatsuit coming to rest. They shot home. Someone yells, oh my God, woman yelled. The deputy shot the order to them to
You
get
couldn't
back.
like tase him?
Where are you going to help him? The deputy tells him. His attempt to reassurance is met by a woman screaming, why did you shoot my baby? Someone yelled, check him out, guys. As the third deputy approached him while putting on his glove, a woman asked, where the hell is your tasers? A dog barked in the background. And, yeah.
I have so many questions that kind of put me in the middle.
So, but
in the situation.
when you say you ran, the deputy started running, you basically turned, twist your body, and started shooting. So you didn't even look.
When he looked, it was just, he wasn't, you're supposed to de-escalate situations. Just like if you see two people fighting, you don't go over and shoot both of them. You de-escalate. The fact that no one was trying to use tasers, the fact that you don't even have guns with BB guns in it or like pellets or something is disturbing. And the fact that you shot someone in the head.
They said multiple gunshots, but but it was like the couple guns he got hit, got hit in the chest, and then they did say, I have the actual picture that I pulled up. He was shot to kill, and they said the one shot was to the head. There was a bullet that hit his head, and I'm just looking like he's 15, and this is kind of the garden tool he had. Something to whack weeds with. Yeah, that had a little shovel.
Wow.
So if you, and it was claimed that they was already been called over there 5 times. So if you knew how the kid was, if he was having an episode like that, it got aggressive, y'all should have came in out of like a better way. Y'all should have came in differently. There should have been some type of does mental health, because he had a mental breakdown.
Right.
The kid had a mental breakdown. There should have been
there have been kids who've been caught with automatic weapons that had just finished slaughtering multiple people and were treated with more care, as if they were innocent little puppies. One dude who they took him to Burger King to get food afterwards. So you see an autistic black kid and you feel threatened by him because he's black and he has an object in his hand. And instead of you trying to, by all means, restrain him because he's having an episode, there was no type of restraint. And it makes me sad because it makes me think about that Elijah, what's his last name, Elijah McCain? Mm-hmm. It makes me think about that too. Because he wasn't doing nothing. And they threw his ass in jail. And gave him ketamine, crazy amounts of ketamine. And it's so disheartening and it's so sad. I have so many questions. Are you trying to de-escalate or are you trying to kill people? But they tried to say, but by the video of the footage, they tried to say, officers didn't do nothing wrong. They went by the book. They did a protocol. The book is shoot a nigga in the head?
I'm not surprised.
They saying he did protocol. The
officers on January 16th do by protocol? No. They let them niggas run around that Capitol like it was a fucking maze. And before they actually did something.
The officers on January 6th was just making life decisions like, I'm not going to fight you.
Right, go around their head because you going to jail. Rest in peace to that young man. Hopefully justice will be served with that. Speaking of that, it's been a total of 4 years since the incident that happened with Breonna Taylor. I want to say rest in peace to Breonna Taylor and prayers to her family. Her mom did a short press conference saying that there was still no justice done for her. It's been 4 years. It still feels fresh. It still feels new. And I'm happy at least it seems that those things have calmed down because it seemed like it was one thing after the other. And it was crazy. So rest in peace to Breonna Taylor and rest in peace to Ryan Gaynor.
It's just too much. It's just so. When I saw that, I'm like, he's 15. And I'm like, he's a kid. And I'm like, the family will never be the same.
It's the thing. What if he was younger? What if he was 7 years old? Or he was 10 years old? Or he was 13? Exactly. And that's what's disturbing about it. What if he was 13? What if he was 12, 10? It's crazy.
Well, what happened? You remember that? Who was the kid who was 9? The cop ran to the playground. He was
the gun to Tamir Rice.
Yeah, Tamir Rice. He was 9 and 10.
Yeah.
He was a fucking child.
Prayers to everybody involved, and this just fucked up. Get into our last topic, our controversial topic that took the internet streets by storm. That held all the older women and the older men up in arms and questioning and saying, I would never do this. I could never do that. I could never date someone who was a patient. Dre and Michelle, it's been in the news for the past couple of weeks. It finally died down a little bit because she is currently pregnant with NBA player Jalen Green's baby, or his first baby, her third. And the internet streets were not happy, particularly these sassy ass men. Because just like I was talking about questionable Gilbert earlier, him and Nick Young were once again talking about Drea, and Nick Young was hinting that Drea was, I guess, giving Gilbert Arenas' head in the back of the car one time when they were all together. And well, I love the Chetty Petty. And the thing is that y'all gotta understand, men have always talked. That's all men do is gossip about women. Did you fuck her? I'll fuck her. Did you do so and so? How do you think people find out about people's body count? Because a woman isn't gonna volunteer the information. Niggas talk. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop thinking that people who talk is only is women. Gossip, men gossip more than women do, and they always have.
I be hearing that word.
Men talk like they have always talked.
Talk like
They can't keep nothing to themselves, nothing. So y'all need to stop thinking that it's feminine, it's a feminine trait. No, it's a person trait. Men gossip and women gossip. That is what it is. But moving forward, then you had Uncle Marvin, aka London Brown, who I fucks with, who was on Raising Canaan. I love Uncle Marvin. I wanted to slap his ass this weekend or last weekend because he got talking about Drea and was saying, "Oh, we already all had her. She did this. She did this." Sticking his nose in the business when she didn't even know him. And why are these men so outraged? So let me break it to you. Drea is a social media personality. She's been on Basketball Wives, that show before. She has her own swim line called Mint Swimwear. She does hosting. She's on different various shows. She does modeling. So I think Drea is cool. I mean, I don't have no issue with somebody who I don't know. She does have an older son who is 21, 22 years old.
20.
Named Nico, I do believe. And then she has a second son by NFL player Orlando Scandrick, which I don't even know if he's in the NFL anymore.
He's been out.
He's out. Guess he wasn't that great.
No, he was good.
He was good.
It's just age and injuries caught up with him.
Okay. And now she's pregnant with her third child. She's 39 years old, and Jalen Green is 22. And the internet is in an uproar. Now, two things. Diddy just had a baby with somebody who we don't even know, who we know is younger than him. No issue. Robert De Niro's old ass is 80 years old. And I'm guarantee you the person he had a kid with is at least 50 years younger than him.
He's probably shocked at his damn self that his dick still works. Leave him alone.
Elvis married was it his cousin? Who married their cousin? Or was that Edgar Allan Poe?
That's all we hear.
Anyway, these niggas are weird. These niggas have been weird. And the thing is, I don't mind people giving Drea heat. I just need everybody to be given the same equal amount of heat because it's so normalized when a man sleeps with a younger woman, but y'all get mad when some old cat jumping with some new dick, okay?
And y'all quickly call her a cougar.
But the thing is, when I first came here, I probably would have joined in with everybody with Drea. But when I started to see men coming out of the woodwork, saying the horrible things they were saying about, she is currently pregnant and still pregnant. And then it made me realize and feel about why Halle Bailey probably didn't share her pregnancy, because y'all don't fuck with DDG at all. Even though I would have just never engaged with anyone, period. I still wouldn't have engaged with them because why are y'all making an Instagram page for him? But what are you guys' thoughts on this? Because this people are gonna rap it.
When I first heard about it,
because everybody
the comments was going
and
like they was like, "Bitch, you nasty! How you could do that? Your son, you're disgusting!" Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, at first, y'all.
I agreed at first.
Right. But my thing was this: I didn't see that energy with Marcus Houston. To me,
Yeah.
I didn't see that at first.
Creepy.
It was creepy, but I didn't see that.
No.
I didn't feel that.
I saw it. However, Drea's shit went on for weeks. I feel like they spoke about Marcus Houston for a day or two.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
Marcus Houston actually looks worse because it looks like he was grooming.
Yes, because he met her when she was 17.
Right.
And then married her when he was 19.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all went on her for almost a week and a half straight.
2 weeks.
Bro. Right. Marcus Houston, it was like 1 or 2 days, and then I didn't hear nothing about it. Nope. It was just stop. And I'm like, so y'all was mad, but then y'all was like,
about the music.
His music
his best music is Circle and that other shit. I don't even like it.
Baby, turn the lights off, let's get in.
I knew she was gonna do this. I'm really thinking about that song.
I can't take it no more.
Welcome back to the 2418 show.
We're back, and we're sorry for technical difficulties. But like we were saying, it's just like
About Dre and Jalen Green.
it's just like
Age ain't nothing but a number.
yeah, so
Okay, Daddy.
I can't with y'all too much about this. But it's just like the energy.
I was just afraid of a little rain.
But my thing is this, it's just like, oh my God, you just too much. But it's like, I just don't like how you give somebody one energy, but it's somebody else who did the exact same thing.
It's selective out. At the end of the day, how I feel now is do you. At the end of the day, he made his decision. He could have not nutted, but he nutted like most men do.
Okay, we had this
Okay.
conversation already.
He didn't pull
Once
out.
that process is started, there is no turning back.
First of all, he didn't pull out. Like,
Stop! Why did that stop? That's why I get mad at y'all when y'all be like, no, don't come. Bitch, I can't control this shit.
You can pull out. Like, what are you talking about? You lazy motherfucker.
You can still get pregnant off pre-cum. It don't matter.
Okay, well, then I'll play with you a little bit before and then when I can see the pre-cum come out, then we can do it. Anyway, I don't feel no type of way. I wish people would stop talking about it. Would I necessarily date someone that young? No. If I was older, but then again, I don't know if I would or I
I'm
wouldn't.
gonna try and get your groove back.
Well, but first of all, I'm in a relationship, so I'm happy, and he's older than me, so by like 6 years, so I'm cool with that. But if I was older and single, I can't say I wouldn't want to go with a man who has the libido. I don't know if I would do 20. I would do like 10, but I feel like mindset and commonality, like what we have in common, who we like. If you wasn't born when Space Jam came out, like how can we talk?
Space Jam?
Yes. I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, no, no. If we can't sing that song together, what do we have in common?
That's not even the most famous song from that soundtrack.
I know. I will cross the ocean for.
Still ain't the most famous song from that soundtrack.
As I Believe I Can Fly. Fuck that.
I wasn't trying to sing that. Damn, but go ahead.
Oh, now you don't want nothing to do with R. Kelly.
No, I just feel like I've mentioned him too much. Like, I got a big old sheet. It's like I've mentioned R. Kelly about 5 times already. I'm filled up. Pause. Not by R. Kelly.
Yo, damn. Dude, I remember the dance.
It's too good. It's the best damn. Okay. If you know what the Tootsie Roll is, if we did the Tootsie Roll dance as a candy, I can't date you. Remember that whole trend? She's too young for you, bro. That's how I feel. He too young for you, bro.
God, can't swim.
Let me see that Tootsie Roll. A Tootsie Roll.
If I start from the slums of Shaolin, Wu-Tang Clan,
Hey.
and you can't start naming none of the members from Wu-Tang, You are definitely too young for me.
If you think Doodoo Brown is what you do in the toilet, then I can't help you. I can't. So I don't. It ain't
You
my
can't tell me
thing.
where Usher was at 7 o'clock on the dot. Nah.
He was home.
If you don't know no NSYNC band names, I would have a problem with you.
Yeah, if you can't name every member in NSYNC, you know.
I can't. It's because I don't listen to NSYNC.
So you don't know Joey, Lance?
I know
Casey,
Justin. I know Justin. I know
JC,
I know it now.
Lance,
Joey,
I know Lance. And I know Joey. I knew 3 of them.
the other one, yeah, Chris.
Chris.
I knew 3 of them. I couldn't tell you all of them.
Now I can't name the Backstreet Boys, and
Same.
I can't name 98 Degrees.
Nick,
Can you name New Kids on the Block?
Donnie.
I think one of them is named.
I know. He's shaking his boots like, damn.
One of them is named Jordan.
I know it's Jordan, Donnie. I don't know the other one.
Damn, see?
That bootleg new edition.
I'm very
I
sad.
know.
Yeah, we gotta get more black. If you don't know a New Edition song,
If I turn around and say, Mr. Telephone
oh man.
there's something wrong with my life.
And you said to me, telephone used to have lines? I'm done. I'm done. So
Look, if we start doing this and you don't know what it is, I can't think you.
So I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. But
If you don't know what Left Eye is famous for,
if you don't know why they call it left eye, can't help you, man. You starting to talk fast. But anyway,
Jasmine don't play her version of that song.
I
don't
know.
know.
They always do that. I don't know why.
So,
But other than that, I don't feel no type of way. The men who were coming out in droves and talking like a bunch of bitches. When I say bitches, I don't mean women. I'm just saying bitches in general. Because bitches don't have bitch.
That's
But
my favorite word.
bitch.
Sorry.
It's short dog. But yeah, when the men were coming out in droves, I was just like, all right, now you got it, girl. Because the thing is this. It takes two to tango. I could see if she was, poking holes in condoms and getting a turkey baster like back in the day, or, drugging a nigga and then, doing whatever, or was on top and he was like, I'm about to come. And I'm like, nope, I'm not getting off.
and I think about Usher. Tonight on the top, tonight on the bottom, because we trade places.
Water change.
See, that's where y'all niggas went wrong. Y'all was listening to that song. Took it too damn literal.
Water Chinese food. Yeah, but I can see, but the thing is, it is what it is. Whatever happened, and I wish her the best and a happy, healthy pregnancy. I don't know why y'all so pressed. Also,
I'm the same dude that didn't have a problem with Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan, so.
no, that is weird only because of context. And it's everything about Drea, too. The plot thickens with Drea and Jalen Green because apparently Jalen used to date a girl named Bria Hicks, I think it is, or Bria. I don't know her last name. I think it's Hicks. I don't know. But Bria, who used to date Christian Combs prior to that, she was dating Jalen a couple years back, and she used to model for Drea's swimwear. And this girl is young. She's probably the same age as him, 22, 23, 21, around that age.
21.
And Drea used to comment on her photos, oh, my baby, like they were cool. So that's it's disrespectful. Bitch, I was modeling for you. And the whole time you was sizing up my nigga. She was a friend of mine. So exactly. I don't care who you date, but context, the fact that I'm dating my husband's ex-teammate's kid, and the thing is, you had to have known him, you had to have seen him a few times. Not saying y'all was that super close and family friends, but it's just the optics of it, it's weird. Couldn't do it.
Weird as fuck.
It's weird. That's like I'm not even gonna say anything because it's gonna sound weird.
Say it. Now you can't put it out there because I'm wondering what it is.
This is just for explanation purposes. was, I would never do this.
But
This would be like me dating your son when he gets older. It's weird.
how old is he
How old is he? What?
when you're dating him?
21. This nigga, that it's the optics are weird. I know him as a
I'm
kid. He's
just-
a kid.
Would it be weird? Yes. Could I tell him not to date you? No. Look, you 21.
You think you know people?
No, look. That me. What am I going to threaten him? Oh, you're grounded. You can't. I can't do that at 21. That threat doesn't hit the same as it would if he was a teenager.
True.
So
It's the optics though. It's weird. You would be upset with me.
I can't say upset. No. Can I?
Let him finish. Before you go there, let him finish.
I would not be upset with you, but I would look at you differently because.
I would look at myself differently if I would do something. That's disgusting.
But
I would be
am I going to be like?
Exactly.
But I wouldn't say.
And please, people, we are just saying this. I would never do this. I'm using this as an example. Jesus.
But I couldn't I forbid you to date her. I can't do that. At 21, you are legally an adult. You can make your own decision at that point.
Tell him, what is it?
How many years is it till your son's 21?
Why?
No, I'm not. I'm doing the math because in 5 years I'll be 34.
See, I don't really have a problem with that.
Wait, will I be 34?
God damn!
I'm 32.
You can't add 5 years from how old you are
I'll be
now?
34. I second guessed myself. It was 34. I just like to check. I like to be sure.
But see,
5 years, I'm 37.
My question for you would be the same as if it was someone his age. What are your intentions, and do you plan on hurting my son? If you say your intentions
I'm sorry. I'm just not going to respond to this. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's not funny.
it's gonna be something sad.
No, because the context is weird, but it's just like, I
Nigga,
mean,
you know, everybody, she gonna be like, nigga, you know me, so why would
Jazz, don't turn my boy out. And you better not tell me about she ate your ass.
Oh, he's gonna love this episode. He's gonna be like, what? But yeah, it's just, the optic is weird. First of all, he's your son. I view him as a child. No matter how old he gets, he's always gonna be a child. I'm always gonna know him as your son. And first of all, it'd be different if it was your cousin. Like if you had like a fine ass cousin, you got it anyway. But if you had like a fine cousin and I was his cousin and we was like around the same age, or maybe there was a little bit of a gap, but he was still an adult and he's your cousin. Your son, no. But it's just certain lines and boundaries you don't cross. That's like me dating my godfather, like my dad's friend. Like, oh, I'm getting older and
Some women don't got no shame for it.
listen, some niggas ain't got no shit.
Hey.
But definitely not that. Niggas love talking about fucking people's moms all the time.
I always did want to fuck him with my mom.
Okay, motherfucker, and I'm shaped like a Barbie. Let's take ass in the curry. Motherfucker. That's how I put that hole around it.
Fucking song out my head again.
Wait, that was your fault. You text that.
Exactly. You started off this word. Hello, motherfucker.
And I hadn't thought about it since I texted y'all.
Well, but to me, I don't think it's that strange anymore. I think the reaction of it was more strange because at the end of the day, this woman is pregnant. Y'all are coming on here going on, I could never, and it's like movies like you said, I felt like I heard Groove Day. This whole culture of people dating people who are younger is not anything new. It's the fact of the matter is y'all are mad that she has somebody locked in who's a baller. That's it. Who got money, who got more money than half of y'all niggas, and y'all are upset about it. And it is who it is. I'm pretty sure he knew who Jaya was. I'm pretty sure he knew about past or whatever. He got to know her and he likes her. And he wanted to.
Damn well she wasn't no virgin.
Hello.
She was teaching him.
And he plays video games with the son. They chill and they hang out. And he's like, yo, chill. I'm gonna hang out with your mom real quick, you know?
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Mm.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Work that click. Young girl.
I was about to say, I was about to
Get like a peppermint swirl. Like, first of that song, I was like, wow, David Banner. Wow.
Yo, he just as that song played out, I'm gonna put some dick in your world. You whispered everything else and then emphasize that last part. I'm gonna put some dick in your world.
David Banner. What's he doing nowadays?
I was about to do that.
Niggas is nasty. That's how I like that though.
No, I
But
can't.
congratulations to Drea. Have a safe, happy, healthy pregnancy. All y'all niggas in the comments stop hating. Y'all had y'all time with her. Time is up. She got her young nigga with more money than all of y'all niggas combined. Suck a dick. And Gilbert and Nick, do something else. Get some brain cells. Y'all sound stupid when y'all talk. And Nick Young is the most goofy.
You look like Goofy.
Goofy goober. Like nigga.
Nick Young.
Yo, he.
I don't know how Iggy Azalea was ever with him. I don't know how anyone was ever with him because I would look at him and I would throw up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just such a picky person when it comes to people, and it's like,
Why?
I'm not trying to go in on him, but he just sounds stupid when he talks. I'm sorry.
He really be a dummy. I'm sorry.
He sounds dumb. And Gilbert, nigga, you brought guns into this. Shut up, nigga. You can't talk. We know what you did in the locker room, nigga. We ain't forget, nigga. You stupid. That's why you talking on a microphone now. But yeah.
Okay, it looks like we've come to the end of another episode. Episode number 29. I forgot to mention that earlier.
I can't wait till we get to 69.
Damn.
I walked right into that.
I know you did.
Anyway, as always, if you like what you see and hear tonight, please make sure you like, subscribe, rate, and share the podcast. And until next time, this has been your guy, Mo Love.
This is Avery.
And this is
And
Jasmine.
we'll holler at y'all next time. We out.
Bye.
Bang, bang, bang.